for something to let it go to waste with everything at stake. Not that I would take it all back. I just wanna make this thing last, but we're running out of time. We were doing alright, holding on, but I'm losing the fight. Could we run away? I know if we just hit ground, running, closing off all the world with the light coming in, bending before we break. Don't you know you and me, we can run away.
Passing time waiting for my thumb throw to arrive by printing some mouths.
I'm printing SMA nuts and toggle switch covers.
You would never stay for someone that wasn't worth the wait. Counting down the days.
Good
I
time.
know when I'm moving onward, I just wanna trust in your word, but we're running out of time.
Once we get a voice, do we keep that same voice all night?
Holding on, but I'm losing the fight. Could we run away? I know if we just hit ground, running, closing off all the world with the light coming in, bending before we break. Don't you know you and me, we can run away. You and me, we can run away. Run away.
Good day to you, sir.
I like to print SMA spinners and XT3060s covers when I'm down to the end of my spool.
No, the voice is random.
Ah, thanks.
Time-o get fucked up yeah.
Oh, well, if it isn't Saturday. How's everybody doing? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Wherever you are in the world, thank you so much for joining us.
Let's
This
hit that finger button.
Let's hit that finger button. Where is it?
I'm Justin Davis at Drone Camps RC.
And we're ready to party. He's here. We're here.
Gym balls.
I heard finger butt.
Oh, goodness. You heard finger butt. Interesting thing to... That's all you heard?
How is Heads doing?
I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Hope you all are doing well. Hope your weekend's going alrighty then.
Was Corn Pop a bad dude?
Let me tell you.
Corn Pop was a bad dude.
I'll tell you all about it. Let me tell you about old Corn Pop.
I'm doing better now.
We're going to have a lobby open tonight. Multiplayer lobby will be open on velocidrone. And I don't know what map we're going to fly. We'll figure that out right now. But it will be an open lobby. So please, if you're just sitting on your hands doing nothing, hop in. Come on in. Get yourself a nice tall cup of Fox. And, yeah, join the stream.
I need to get my Bandolero finished. Been like a month. I'm an asshole.
Thanks. I believe it. Everything on TV is true.
That's correct. That's been fact checked twice. So we're all good there.
Shamaruna.
Where are we going here? Let's see. We gotta decide that. Actually, you know what? Let's go to Wildwood. I saw Mr. Steve was just flying at Wildwood IRL the other day. And he put a video out. So let's fly there. We'll fly like Mr. Steve, boys. Just like Mr. Steve. Beers and green cigs. I'm in for that. This is going to be my last cup of Fox. And then I got some Heinies up in the fridge.
Did you ever watch DMSFPV?
That I feel like squeezing.
Getting wild in the wood.
What up, clown? Shit, been a minute since I heard from you, fella. You been alright? Did you ever watch DMS FPV? I left it
Mr.
open.
Steve has that cool seizure style.
Yes, I think I did. This was the last time I talked to you. I'm pretty sure I left the tab open after streaming. I watched. I just need to hang on. Let me look at his channel real quick so I can get a refresher. I do remember talking to you about it though. That I do remember. I do recall, sir. Mr. Steve has that cool seizure style, he
What
says.
does a blue wrench name designate?
Correct. That means he can toss wrenches at people.
Just busy
And
but
boot 'em
all
out of
good
chat.
here, brother. Hope you and the fam are well.
Always, man. I hope you are well as well. Oh yeah, I did. I see some of his videos have like the time bar, the red bar at the bottom. Like I've watched some of it already. Yeah, I skimmed through his. I saw some of like his old Rotor Riot Rampage stuff he went to. It looks like from I think it was 2021. And then I watched some Castle Bando he did, and then there was one other one that I watched. I don't remember the name of off the top of my head, but yes, I did check out some of his videos. Very, very close to the style I prefer in my flight, which is a lot of proximity
Just
stuff.
flew 4 packs on my 5-inch. Was great.
Oh, that is great. I miss flying my 5-inch. I was just thinking about that earlier today. It's been a bit. It's been a bit since I flew my 5-inch. I need to. And I'm going.
The blue wrench means I can check things a toit. Like a toiga.
You got to make sure things are toit. That's right. Clown keeps things nice and toit around here.
Yay, I want to see some 5 inches footy from you heads.
And you shall. I'm in the market for a new video camera. I want to kind of like stop using a GoPro to make all of our videos, you know? Nothing against GoPros, but like I just feel like we could step the quality up a tiny bit. After doing my build video and seeing like how bad it looks when you're trying to look at a close-up shot, it just looks so bad.
You can't really fly 5-inch. Only whoops. I hear.
Oh yeah? Who told you that? There's videos of me flying 5-inch on my Facebook. It exists. I fly them. I fly them just as aggressively as I do my whoops. I probably shouldn't, but I does.
I want to see him fly an X class.
The
Oh,
internet.
I want to see me
You
fly
need a
an X-Class.
DSLR that outputs clean HDMI.
Lol. I
Excuse
like
you.
it. Reverse psychology.
Yeah, so if anybody knows a decent camera, I don't want to get nothing. We're not Hollywood production over here, but you know, we could bump it up a tiny bit. And then I would feel okay. So here's why I don't send it on my 5-inch very often, because I only have one GoPro left. Oh, excuse me. And that GoPro I use, I use for everything right now. It's kind of like my lifeline. If I break that one GoPro, I'm in deep trouble. So I'm fine breaking it if I'm only flying it. But if I'm breaking it and I'm also recording all of our
It was
YouTubes
funny
with it,
seeing the size of the shrub at the Wildwood spot now on Steve's latest video.
I thought that was funny
Because
too.
you were scared.
Because it's effing expensive to fix them.
Well,
Canon
yeah.
M50 Mark I or II. I have 3 GoPros, one of them is naked though.
Canon M50 Mark 1 or 2. Okay. Do you know what kind of battery life those have for recording? That was like my biggest issue with finding cameras. Is a lot of them are like, it can record for 15 minutes. Like, that's not that's not enough. Sometimes I have to sit out there and talk to the camera for a half hour. And
That damn Hero
trim it
11
down.
footage is so damn clean.
Yeah, it is.
Funny. I care more about my GoPro than my $500 5-inch. Lol, I hear you there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, mine just, I do so much other stuff with it. I also Cinewhoop with it.
Hello.
Like for things that I need it for. I can't just like not have one.
No footage.
I
It didn't
guess.
happen. Ha.
What are you talking about? No footage of what? Oh, one left hello to you. Welcome.
M50 about 2 hours bat life video.
Ooh, I like that. I can work with that. Okay. Appreciate the suggestion. I'll look it up. But I will feel way more comfortable flying my 5-inch with a GoPro on it. When I have a backup camera to like, when I'm not filming all of our videos on the same GoPro. Yeah. A little too risky. It's not that I can't afford another camera, and like I do have the GoPro protection and all that. It's just like having to wait to get another one, you know? Takes some time. Oh.
Maybe someday heads will try a big boy 5-in for us on camera maybe.
Maybe, man. One of these days. One of these days I'll sack up.
So this might be a dead spot now IRL, making this Velocima extra special.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Which would be, yeah. This is like a little time capsule. Well, it could be. Maybe.
Stop it, you're killing him, man.
Mr. Steve. Oop.
Links in description below. This is Crone Dramps.
Yes, correct. ChroneDramps.nft.
I'm just.
No, go away. You guys are mean. You know that? You guys are super mean. Oops.
Hey, just did my first few packs on Quicksilver tonight. I'm an angle racer, so still trying to get angle to feel right.
Oh yeah,
Also, wish it had VBAT SAG compensation.
it does.
The start of each pack is intense.
Go to your battery settings.
Comment
It's there.
is an NFT invest today to see the moon.
I'm pretty sure it's under the battery
Friends are
settings.
always mean.
It's there,
That's how you know we like you, winky face.
Oh yeah, girl. You know. Callisto in this. B. Oh, also, guys, next
What's UO?
Saturday, I think it'll probably be between 9:30 and 10 p.m. Eastern. OG and I will be live for episode 2 of In the Loop, and our guest will be Yves Fractal from Fractal Engineering. All right. I am effing pumped for that conversation. I'm looking forward to that like crazy. Yeah, I'm so excited. I've had one very long kind of in-depth conversation with Yves once. Right before
You were Fractal Engineering's
right before
top salesman.
we
I got a frame and Pico razor on the way.
Oh, nice. Right
Gonna
before
be
we got
sick as
sponsored by
AIDS.
them, though,
Better have robot voice or else.
not gonna happen. Yeah, I never got to like finish the conversation with him though, and I had a lot of unanswered questions. And now that some time has passed, I have like even more questions about him. So it should be an interesting episode. Look forward to it.
Lined up for that show.
You
At
got Grumpy
Matthew
Trev
Schultz,
lined up
I've
for
got
that
a
show?
Fractal and Pico on the way too.
Oh yeah, I just ordered a whole buttload of Picos from Pyrodrone tonight. I have some in the mail still from China, but I don't think they're gonna be here anytime soon.
I maiden flighted my Fractal 75 yesterday.
How was it?
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Alright,
Robot voice
I'm
or
going
5-inch proof.
I got you.
No buts.
Robot voice or 5-inch proof. It's on my gosh darn Facebook, I think. I think there's a video on my Facebook of me flying 5-inch in my front yard. Just tearing ass around my front yard.
I want to try the new Foxia Pololo Nano.
I'm gonna do it because you guys bullied me. You guys bullied me into showing you. Not showing you, but going to look.
What's the mug of the stream?
Today, we are getting Foxy.
Nano.
I don't Facebook. I am a real human.
Well, I'm trying to do FPV stuff, so I kind of have to Facebook. I didn't have a Facebook until I had to do FPV stuff, which is why my name on Facebook is Heads McFly-A-Whoop, because that's my legal government name. That's what my parents named me.
Hey yo. It was awesome. Felt more like toothpick
Hey,
than a
Aviation, what
wolf.
up, brother?
I tried Quicksilver and Betaflight, but I prefer Betaflight.
It was awesome. Felt more like a toothpick than a whoop. I tried Quicksilver and Betaflight, but I prefer Betaflight. Whatever floats your boat, dude. Whatever gets it done. Whatever gets you in the air and flying. Don't ever feel like you need to use something just because I'm using it. What is right for some may not be right for all. It's all good, man. As long as you're comfy flying.
You just
Let
need
her
to
rip,
manage
baby.
the weight. Not much difference in flying the bigger stuff.
Yeah, just managing your throttle more than anything.
For some reason
a-
I can never turtle my Fractal 75 when I flip over it just spins. Do you have any clue on what the problem could be?
No, people tell me that all the excuse me. People tell me that all the time that they have trouble with doing turtle mode with the Fractal.
Get carpet.
I
I-
followed a bigger drone today
I
from
have-
400
actually, no.
passengers. Lols JK not.
If
Parrot
I'm
recently
going
had that
down-
same issue but didn't before. Kind weird.
if I go down on the throttle and it's slightly to the side and it's not straight down,
Quicksilver also
I
flew
spin
great,
in a
but I
circle.
like being able to have 25 milliwatts to 400 milliwatts VTX power on a switch, and
Oh,
I
I
couldn't
see.
get Turtle to work.
Have
turtle.
you set turtle mode percent 100?
Yes, you need to set turtle mode. That's what I was gonna say. You need to set turtle mode percentage to 100. On smaller stuff, you can turn that percentage down so you don't overdo it on your motors. But yeah,
I
if you
can't
just
even
adjust that
turtle
to,
my 6 inches off the grass.
Haven't started my Fractal 75 build yet. I built a new workbench today.
ooh, new workbench.
I think it's the chemtrails
yeah.
ruining turtle mode.
It probably
Yep,
is.
I
had mine on 100.
Yeah, I'm at 100.
And you couldn't get turtle mode to work at all? Are you running BL Heli or did you switch to Blue Jay? That's the only other thing I was
Turtles
thinking.
have a hard time getting flipped right side up.
They do.
The
That's
name
fact.
is fitting.
But for the question
Belly.
for the question about turtle mode in the F75, I have had it do the spin thing now that I think of it, but it's only when I'm not straight down or straight like
Crazy
left or right on
hello.
the stick.
The
Sometimes it'll spin.
turtles have belly buttons. I tried
question.
turtle mode on a Switch and any time I tried it would just arm the quad. I turtled my NAS 5-inch several times today in the grass. No shame in my lame flying game.
Yeah, no, let it rip. Chew it up.
They come from Exuno.
Oh, they come from it. Well, there you go.
I want a turtle with gimbals for legs.
It's been answered.
I turtled your mom. Is there one place where I can order everything for your mob pick build?
No, unfortunately, no. I wish. One day. I'll get that set up one day.
Fuck, I lied. Turtles have belly buttons.
No shib. I didn't know they had belly buttons. What is it? It was from fairly recent. Oh yeah, okay. This was at the very end of winter time. I don't know if this is good or
turtled a
bad
3 inches
either.
toothpick
This could
that
be
made an unplanned landing on our roof today.
this could be absolute trash. I
Heads,
don't
have you
really
flown a
remember.
Nazgul? Love mine.
The
Nobody
5-inch
turtles my
Nazgul?
mom.
That's what I'm
my
flying
job.
in this video, if that's what you're asking. This is the 5-inch Nazgul that I'm flying here. Nobody turtles my mom. That's my job. Well, somebody's got to do it.
Peace, everyone.
Later, Aviation. Thanks for stopping by, brother. You have yourself a good night. Oh, God. The end of that is so dry and
L8 our brother.
spicy. Caliente. But it's a lot of like, you know, it's kind of Mr. Steve style of spastic proximity stuff. Just
Yes,
because
not the Nas baby. I have one as well.
Yeah, I got a baby Nazgul as well, the 65, and I have the full size, the original, and then I have the Nazgul
It was
Evo.
worth staying
too.
up until 3 a.m. just to see this rare clip.
This is, yeah, very rare 5-inch footage here that doesn't happen often. That Evoke flies so tight, though. The tune on it is so good. I love it. But yeah, this was at the end of winter, and I hadn't flown all winter, like my 5-inch at all. So this was just ripping around up front, trippy spinning, doing all my backwards flippy floppy garbage that I normally would do. A lot of reversey, flippy back the other
Scare
direction.
any
type
neighbors
stuff.
with this one.
Uh,
You're ripping that 5 inches butt.
no,
My baby Naz
no, not
sits
really.
on the
My
wall.
Looking good to me.
My neighbors are pretty cool about me flying. They don't really care. You can tell it was cold out because I have my my little hand warmer thing over my hands. I think it's clutch. If you're ever out in the middle of winter flying, just toss your radio on one of those little hand things. They're like $12. And then here's the secret. You got to throw a little packet of hand warmers in there with it and let them knock around in there. You get condensation buildup on the screen of it. It gets that warm in there. It's lovely during the wintertime, though. Take my hands out, they're all sweaty.
I only like 3 inches or less. I'm delicate.
It's a little personal, but hey, you do you. I'm not here to judge.
-4 Fahrenheit laughs at those things.
Oh yeah, for sure. That'll help, like, stop the frostbite, maybe. Maybe. Probably not, though. But anyways, there's some 5-inch footage. There'll be more soon. I'm so
That
reserved
one made me laugh.
flying my 5-inch like that. I should have been flying a lot harder in that clip than I was.
What?
but
this
I
spot
fly
is in velocidrone.
kind of
In
tame.
getting on now. Yes. Winter will be here in Michigan.
I fly kind of tame
Can't
with
wait.
that GoPro
Not.
on it because I can't break it because then I can't do anything else. So I need to, like I said, I just need to get a new camera to film just our stuff with, and then I can use my GoPro to fly again solely. Yes, this map was created by Boner FPV and uploaded into the combat pack for velocidrone. So it is here.
Not all that excited for winter.
There is also an apocalyptic version of this where there was like a war and there's big holes blown in the buildings and this little footbridge thing is all broken open. There's a lot of cool stuff in that map. But it all comes in the combat pack. You just gotta have that. Mr. Steve. Nope.
Wait,
a little too high.
you need the combat pack. I don't have it.
Well, you can just join my lobby right now. If you're in the U.S. Or join American servers, you can just join my lobby right now and fly it.
If you're not too fussed about ultimate GP quality, the Runcam 5 Orange is a good shout and under $100.
Yeah, I have one up there. We used to actually record our early videos were recorded on that because that's all I was flying on my 5-inch too, was the Runcam Orange. That was the first camera I bought for FPV stuff. And then I bought 3 sessions, 2 of which still work, 1 doesn't. And then I had 2 GoPro 7s, Hero 7s. I gave 1 to OG, or he bought one off of me, and then I kept the other one. But so far, all of our stuff, even like that green screening, the green screening stuff I do looks so bad because it's shot on a flipping GoPro. The lighting I have in my garage for green screening stuff is perfect. It's so good. It's like nice.
GoPros have the tendency of suffering of the condition called death.
Yes, they
Have
do.
an orange. Just bought a Thumb Pro.
You got a what? Have an orange, just bought a Thumb Pro. Oh, how you
I
like
rock
the
a
Thumb Pro?
GoPro 7 Black. Not so great in low light.
Yeah, not the best in low light. That's why I bought a buttload of nice lighting, because that was easier than buying a like $1,200 camera. Just to buy like some $100 lights was a nice, easy sacrifice in the early days to get better picture quality without having to upgrade the camera. But now I think it's time. I think we need a new camera. Oh god.
I gotta go, but I'll catch you again soon. Peace, buddy.
Oh yeah, right on, Clown. It's good to see you, brother. Anytime, man. I'm around. Oh god.
Later, friend.
Ew. No. Some videos we got coming up. I got the.
Okay, so he'll put headlights on my 5-inch.
What is it? The
Great tip heads
Odinata?
long.
Odinata? I can't pronounce it. That new little micro frame though. I got one built, ready to roll. I had a camera die, so I had to
Thank
order a bunch
God.
of cameras.
Clowns scare the shit out of me.
So anyways, yeah, I had to order some new cameras. The new Tune RC flight controller,
Saggy Balls FPV.
That
Hello.
effing
I need
build
servicing.
has been killing me. And it's not the board. It's like the board is the only thing on it that is solid. Everything else has sucked. The camera's died twice. I've gone through 2 Runcam Nano 3s. I don't know what the hell is going on with those. I think I may have just had 2 duds like that I saved, thinking I'd fix them one day, and then I went back to my parts box to use them, and they're just still not fixed. You'll get that.
You can easily swap the GoPro for 1000 minus 2000 lumens of light on the 5.
What?
What? Now I gotta figure out how to do an intro video for Fractal, though, because he doesn't... I mean, he flies, but that's not like his thing. He doesn't, like, create FPV content like that.
Looks like the same place Mr. Steel flies the hallway, I mean.
Yeah. That's yeah, this whole place is built off of that. This is that place, just in velocidrone.
It is.
See? This is it. This is the place. All the way down to the little weed on the roof. It's right here. Look, the whole gang's here. Although this was based off of the earlier version, so the plant was a little smaller then. But it's all here. It's built 1-to-1 by Boner FPV. It's very well done.
Oh, he just does it that much better. Got it.
He just what? He just does it that much better? Steel does it that much better? Is that what you're saying? Are you making fun of me again? Are you trying to start a fight with me tonight? Is that what you're trying to do, Joe? Trying to go this route?
Burn. Lol JK. The good is too good and is looked down upon as
I
faggoty.
just called you Joe
If
anyways.
you play
I'm start calling you
Beethoven,
Joe.
apply the Bible and the British background. The backside will be opened like a
Joe.
baseball. ...
Make
Taking
fun
in
of
the
me.
elixir from the Batty's battering ram.
Excuse you? What? Mr. Steve. Freaking Joe Don over there. How's that? How you like them apples, huh?
My real name is Justin, by the way. Joe is my brother.
Well,
I like
All right.
turtles.
you like turtles? Oh. I just read what he wrote. That's something else, bud. I tell you what, that's something else. It's a hell of a statement we got. Whoop. A little bit of lag.
Elixir from the back.
Yeah, it sounds gross. It sounds like you may be playing a little too close to the sewers when you were trying to play at the playground. Oops. There's a tree out there. Yeah. What was that?
The Shaden T have engineered them so close.
They shouldn't have engineered them so close. That's true.
Sick moves.
You really shouldn't put those. The city planner there sucked. He was like, waste management center? Yeah. Playground? Looks good. Right next to each other. That's fine. Perfect. Oh, you got an adventure park? Let's put the landfill next to it. Sick. Perfect. Nailed it.
Chris.
Gotta exaggerate the hell out of that P at the end. It's gotta be crisp. The mic's gotta feel it, you know? You gotta feel it in your ears when I say it, though. It's gotta kind of hit you.
Crispy.
Crispy. I think you might actually need to type like a P, P-U-H.
Crisper.
Crisp. Crisp.
I feel it.
There you go. Yeah, you gotta feel it deep down in your plums.
Crisper.
Crisp. There you go. Crisp. Is that better? Is that good?
The good is too good, and is looked down upon as faggotry. If you play Beethoven, apply the Bible, and the British background, your backside will be opened like a baseball. ...
Taking in the elixir from the Batty's battering ram.
Gross.
Deep crisp PFFFFT.
Crisp.
LMAOOOOO.
Ah!
What was that LMAO?
Lol.
The crisp? Or his long statement? He's typed it once, it just didn't, I don't think it read it the first time. I read it in my head the first time, and that's when I was just kind of like, what? What? What in the wild world of sports are you talking about? He
The statement killed me.
statement killed most. Oh no. There's curbs. We got
What in
curbs
Sam
in here.
hell, Bobby? Indeed.
What in tarnation was that? I don't know. I don't know what that was. I think that fella might need some help though. I think he's currently in a predicament. Sounds like, of sorts.
Sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla.
Damn it, Bobby. Leave
Oh,
Lady
no.
Bird alone.
Wait, what? Ew. What?
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
That'd be good. That'd be nice. Phew. Oh no.
King of the hill, out of the gutter.
Happy gaming.
Well, happy gaming. Happy gaming. Oh god. I will do as much happy gaming. Oh god, as much happy gaming as I can, sir. I'm not having very much happy gaming at the moment. A little bumpy. Get in there. Ooh, woo.
What's wrong?
Huh? Excuse you. Oh, we're running low on spicy water. We're gonna need to refill that shortly. I might switch over to. Actually, I got some Heinekens upstairs. Might switch over to them bad boys.
The language of love. I can speak it when I thrash and throw the pillows of passion.
Super flying tackle tickle.
Man pop time.
It's pop time? You in one of those places where you guys call soda pop? Sody pop? There is a ton of lag in the back of this
Sarsaparilla.
place.
Man
Jesus.
pop time.
The language of
Lot
love.
of
I can
drop
speak
frames
it when I
back here.
thrash and throw the pillows of passion.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah, that was something you said.
Soda pops.
Yeah, that one. Sody pop. You from one of those places? Oh God.
Dirty pillows.
Vaults
Or
is here.
adult pop if you like.
The room might just crash out of nowhere and everybody is booted. This game doesn't like when
Just
Vaults is
happy
in the
gaming
lobby.
to all who'll be play Destiny 2.
He's one of those people.
Ah. I see. Vaults is one of those people? Just makes the server crash. Oh God. What was that?
Says Pop.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about, Mr. Bergman? You alright? You feeling okay, bud? Oops. I want to do more like sideways trippy shit like that, like just wall rides and such. I don't do that enough. Do a lot of upside down stuff.
I actually do not drink pop. It licks you. Only water, beer, and moonshine for me, thanks. Italy.
I agree. It's a good call. Just stick to the booze. Booze and water. You're alright.
Fire water.
Fire water? Alright, yeah. Whatever your choice of water. Whichever kind you prefer.
Water also.
Yes, dizzy water. Speaking of, I'll be right back. Freaking A, it's hot down here. I'm about to take my goddamn pants off, too. Can you guys see my... Yeah, you guys can't see. I'm taking my pants off. It is hot. Oh, mamacita. All right. Do you guys want fishies? I'll be right back. I'll give you
Shave
music,
your head.
and I'll give you fishies. I need to cut my hair.
Go
It's
ahead.
way too long. It's not
Hide
helping.
your kids.
All right, BRB.
Ha 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 ha.
Selassie.
He left us for smokes.
Okie dokie then. Yes, I left you for smokes and lottery tickets. Never came back. Not once.
Is everyone ready for the rapture on the 23rd? Oh wait, or is the zombie apocalypse, or aliens? Hard to keep up anymore.
I'll take any of them.
For the fishies,
Whatever you guys
was
want.
not disappointed.
Nice. The fishies are the best. So, this was found out a couple streams ago. If you're a big dum-dum like me, and you forget your bottle opener, you can open your beer bottle with a Session 5. It works. Just got to use the metal rim there.
Hey heads, I just flashed Blue Jay on my Fractal 75 and it's turtling now. Let's go. Thanks for the guide.
Hey, no worries. I'm glad that worked for you. So I guess it doesn't work with BL Heli completely. Turtle mode doesn't work. It flies normally. I flew it on BL Heli just to make sure. Before I went saying that, I was like, let me not be talking bullshit. Let me go make sure it flies in BL Heli. And it did. It flew fine, but I didn't try turtle mode. So I guess it doesn't turtle with BL Heli.
That's odd.
Some crazy stuff is about to happen.
Oh, word? I'm ready. When?
I'm Heads, and you're going to learn something today.
No. I don't teach anybody anything. And do you want to know why?
You're a fucking idiot.
It's a hard fact that I can't argue with anymore. It's just something I have to deal with.
Sweet.
Okay.
I am Joshua Bardwell, and we are doing dabs today.
My money don't jiggle, jiggle it folds. Baked Bardwell. I can't imagine.
A baked Bardwell? Oh my god. I feel like he would either... Well, he's either a munchy smoker, where he's just going to sit in the corner the whole time laughing. Just... just shoving all the Funyuns in his face and just laughing at nothing. Or he would be the one that just sits in the corner and he's like... It's cold in here, is it not? It's very cold in here. But I can't stop sweating.
Laughing at his own thoughts perpetually.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
hidden unicorn floaties all over this map.
Yes, there are.
At John Doe Fly High FPV has a shirt for that.
Dingles. Well, you're still rocking
We
around
have
now.
seen him drinking.
Whenever you're
She
ready,
giggles a lot.
let me know whenever you're ready to leave, and I'll take you to another of Boner FPV's maps where there's like a rack of hidden unicorns. They're like all over the place. It's a sick map too, though. Whenever you want to switch, you guys
John
let me know.
Doe, first day of fall.
We've seen him drinking. He giggles a lot.
Lol, change the map whenever.
Well, Giggle Water is a little different.
I need that shirt.
You know? Giggle Water is a little different. What shirt? A NASA shirt? This one? You can have this one. I'll send it to you. Okay, let me show you the other one. Pretty sure it's the Freestyle Polycastle, but I could be wrong, so we may swap like immediately. No, it's this one. There's like really, really, really hidden ones in this. Like under the map.
Okay, that is a binding contract.
There's
head.
a secret
I am
spot.
curious how a loop would preform on the moon.
I'll figure
Yes,
it out.
Mike.
We just need to go to space. But I go to space pretty much nightly.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. How many people are in space right now?
How many of you guys are in space right now? I heard it was dab time when I left. I'm curious.
All of them. Space is fake.
Space is fake.
Space does not exist. Sorry, folks.
Sorry, folks. Wrap it up.
Sorry.
Space ain't real.
That's why I'm not in the sim. Too much dab time.
That'll do it. So should I stop making things pop up on the screen for you? Is that going to freak you out if I just keep having things pop up from the bottom of the screen?
Wow.
I should just start encouraging people to get really, really stoned before they come to my stream and just keep having shit pop up. And just be like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Does anybody else see?
You need, bro?
Does anybody else see what he's talking about? I didn't see it.
LMAO.
Did anybody else see it? Because I didn't see it.
Do it!
Anyways, I guess we should just get back.
Do it!
Should we just get back to flying, you think, guys? I don't know what he was talking about. I have no idea.
I think it might be time to see how many hits I can take before I forget where I am.
Oh, God. Oh, I got one better. Mike, what kind of, what are you watching on right now? Are you on, or not, sorry, who said they were too high? Matthew, what are you watching on right now? Are you on your phone? Or are you on a computer? And if you're on a computer, what kind? Mac or
like
PC?
the Mortal Kombat guy. Pussy. Or whatever he said. PC.
Like the Mortal Kombat guy? Oh, I think he said Toasty. Toasty. I should get him just to pop in. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, hang on. What is that? Do you use Steam? Or Skype? Or Discord? Does that still Discord's thing from when they send you messages, or did they change that? They may have changed that. I have system sounds,
yay,
though.
toasty lol, I am baked.
Saved on there as well. Just to mess with people. So if you're watching on PC, you're like, why do I keep getting alerts? What is this?
Random USB disconnect FTW.
That's what I should start doing is the random connect. That would be good. The random connect to it. Yeah, I like that one. I'll add that. Just a USB connect sound. Dee-doo-doon. Din-dee-doo-ding. Dee-doo-doon. Just keep doing it.
Asbestos Fibersy think it might be time to see how many hits I can take before I forget where I am.
I have system sounds off, so when I hear them I tremble in fear.
Oh god, yeah, that would really freak me out, especially if you have them off. I've never heard these sounds
should fly
before.
3D mode. We are waiting.
3D mode? I don't
Asbestos
think you can
Fibersy
fly
think
3D
it might be
in,
time to see how many hits I can take before I forget
in
where I am.
velocidrone.
Matthew Schultzwig Do yay toasty lol, I'm baked.
I think you can fly 3D in liftoff though. I'll fly liftoff this week on stream, and we can fly 3D mode. I like 3D mode. It takes me a little while to adjust, but I like flying in 3D. I've done it not much, handful of times. I usually do it in not velocidrone, in liftoff when I fly it. When I do fly liftoff, because it's just fun.
Asbestos Fibersy, I'm now curious how a whoop would perform on the moon.
Huh.
EWWW liftoff.
Liftoff. Why is a robot hating on liftoff? What's wrong with liftoff? It's too funny.
No, you have not, you lying face pony soldier. Awesome sauce.
Stop it. Come on, man.
I like lift.
You're a one-horse pony.
You're a real one-horse pony, you know that?
Surprisingly, I can't find any unicorn floaties in the water.
EEEEW some sauce.
I'm going to show you one right now in the water. Here's one. He's in the water. I'm going to show you another one. Oh, crap.
Wacka hey heads, I just flashed Blue Jay on my Fractal 75 and it's turtling now.
Hooray!
Let's go. Thanks for the guide.
No worries. I'm glad everybody's turtle mode's working now. Sweet. No worries. I'm glad it's working. Anything else, let me know. There's another one in the water. I think there's one more back here, but I don't know if he's in the water or not. No, he's like kind of sitting up there. I feel like there's one more in the water I'm missing. I think it's like random. He's like, there he is. I see him. Hang on. It's down here. There he is. I know where all of them are. Boner made me fly around the map and find all of them and then tell him how many I found.
Eddie video star, the language of love. I can speak it when I thrash and throw the pillows of passion.
Okay, yeah. No, yeah, you were saying that before.
Lol. Quick tip. Stop crashing. No turtle required lol.
I mean, really...
I think we have a bot in the chat.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think Eddie's probably... He's probably legit. He's probably legit. I don't think he's a bot. Just copy and pasting things from other people? That's what legit chatters look like these days, guys. Where have you been? You been on the internet ever? You been to that place that we call the internet? Oh god, get in there.
I think Eddie found some cocaine.
He may have. Oh, poop on a stick.
I would like to speak to you about your car's warranty, Eddie.
Oh boy. What if everybody in chat just starts copy and pasting what Eddie says? Would that blow him up, do you think? Do you think he would just spontaneously combust?
And cocaine.
Must hang out with Hunter Biden. Dear God.
Oh, hey. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Might rip a hole in the universe.
It may.
Lol.
It may. It's gonna make him freak out. We should do it. Oh, everybody just start repeating what he says. Wait for him to type again. And then just copy paste it. See if we can break it. Oh, mama. No. Not today. Not
Eddie
today,
huffed
Satan.
some schneefoof his tiny woo.
He probably did. He's hoovered schneef off of 5-inch. He's hoovered schneef off of an X class. That was a fun night with Charlie Sheen, hoovering schneef off of a X class. Got that tiger blood. Hoovering schneef.
A tiny woof.
I wonder if Eddie really is a bot. Let's say Eddie's really a bot. Okay? Let's roll with that for a second. Even though it's just a theory. A game theory. Let's roll with it. Eddie's a bot. Why the hell is Eddie here? Why did anybody send Eddie into here to be a bot? Like, why? If anybody was going to hire a bot,
Susan,
wouldn't it
is
be
Ed or Eddie?
Wouldn't it be me? Shouldn't I be the one?
I'm trying to figure that out.
The streamer would be the one that would bring in a bot, but would you bring in one? Like, hey guys, you know...
Bot gains to be made.
You know how I'm really going to blow up on YouTube? I'm renting one bot, boys. Ooh. Don't tell anybody, okay? Big news.
It's a beta FPV bot. Malfunctioning as usual. It is you, dummy.
What are you talking about? It passed QC. It has its sticker. I clearly saw that QC sticker on it. Oh, Jesus.
Gefilte bot.
Gefilte bot. Gefilte fish is... That's gnarly. I'm sorry if anybody here likes gefilte fish, but that's a big yikes for me. I used to work in a grocery store when I was a kid. And I remember going down.
Eddie is out of range telemetry lost.
I remember going down an aisle, and my boss was like, "Hey, somebody broke a jar open in whatever aisle it was in, where all the kosher stuff is." And they were like, "Go clean it up." And I went to the aisle. I was like, "What in God's green earth is that? What in the hell is that?"
Same bot from the Jetsons, right?
The malfunctioning one, yes. I'm waiting for him to say anything else. He hasn't spoken in a while.
So
Is he still here?
Rossi.
Is he still just looking for something something to
Him
copy
under
and
the
paste?
castle is the only entrance the tiny dive gap.
Dear
Yes.
Nacho underscore FPV Eddie.
There he is. There he is. What does that mean? What does that even mean, Eddie? Huh? What? What does that mean?
What?
Right? What does that mean? Where are you going with this?
The secret code. We must decipher it.
Cannot computs.
Dear Nacho underscore FPV Eddie.
There you go. Can everybody just type Eddie's name?
Cannot compute. Bro, you're freaking me out now. To high for this.
You're too high for this?
Dear Nacho underscore FPV Eddie.
Dear Nacho underscore FPV. I was responding to a member. Eddie Video Star.
Eddie Video Star.
He was
Eddie
responding.
Video Star.
He was just responding to a member.
Eddie Y. Ha ha.
Eddie? Eddie?
Dear Nacho underscore
Eddie.
FPV. I was responding
Eddie?
to a member.
Eddie. 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 Eddie? What if it's not a bot?
What the hell is going
What
on?
if it's just some guy in his
Lol.
room?
Satan.
He's like, what the hell is
Bot
wrong with these
listis.
guys?
Infinity Loops. Hello.
These guys are dicks. Hello, Eddie. Good day to you,
Special
sir.
Ed. I don't think it's a bot.
Can you tell me something about yourself, Eddie? Can you tell
Not
me
that I
what?
think of it.
Can you tell me what your favorite kind of sandwich is, Eddie? Do you have a favorite
Human
sandwich?
behaviors are appearing.
Human behaviors are appearing. It's communicating. Shh.
Infinity Loops. Good day, sir.
Oh, good day to
I'm
you too,
just
sir.
Here for the loops and whoops. I need another dab.
Eddie
Say,
is sentient.
Eddie, can you tell me?
Give Teddy Ruxpin some time.
Do you have a favorite?
It's gaining consciousness.
Do you have a favorite soda?
It's alive.
Tell me more. What's your favorite
It's
TV show,
happening,
Andy?
boys.
We're communicating. This is it. This is it. Dingles, I think there's one other spot. It's like on the side of the building, and I don't really think you're supposed to go in this way. It's like right here. I think I found this when he had me testing the map. Yeah, it's right here.
First contact.
So you
Can
can
we
kind
all
of like...
take a big rip at the same
Oh,
time?
It's the same entrance,
Infinity Loops. Diet Pepsi is my favorite soda.
but...
I knew Earth would end in 2022. The singularity. That's the dive gap I was talking about.
Eddie just responded. What? Eddie, you're an actual person? What? First
Mind
off,
blown.
let me start
DWND.
with an apology. I'm going to start with a formal apology. Publicly. I'd like to apologize for assuming you were a robot. That's number one. Number
First
two,
contact established.
I'd also like, I have a question. This is a two-parter. What's up, buddy? Why were you just
Diet
kind of copy and
Pepsi.
pasting
Is
people's
that actual thing?
people's
Pepsi
comments?
Max.
What was that about?
Sorry, Eddie.
What is happening? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Eddie. I didn't mean any of it.
Jury's still out here. Eddie is the ball.
He could be. He could be. He did just have half a chat just saying his name, which is kind of... It's a little alarming, I guess, when you go into a chat and then all of a sudden
Infinity
people are
Loops.
just...
No need to apologize. That's all right.
Everybody's
He
just
might
saying,
read his
you know.
Mein Kampf next.
Oh, God. Good Lord. Eddie, what you up to tonight, bud? How you been? Did you fix your Fractal 75 by updating to BlueJay as well? Because you copy and pasted it when Waka said it. And I'm kind of curious as to why. Do you have an answer, Eddie? Please respond. Oh. Callisto, oh, you're in here. Callisto, it's your trick, but do it through a doorway. And then go back through the doorway. And do it facing up.
Toasty.
Like,
We
nose
have to
up.
make sure everyone is a human. This is the only way.
This is the only way, unfortunately.
Did you know there is 13 months and not 12 like they have us believe?
That's kind of sick right there.
Infinity Loops, fine thank you. I'm doing alright.
That's good to know, Eddie. Say, Eddie, where you from, buddy? You from the U.S.? You from outside of the U.S.?
I'm not sure.
If you are
I
from the
believe
U.S.,
he's real yet.
what state you from? What state you reside? If you're from the U.S., you could be from another country. It's very possible. Oh Lord! Oh boy! I'm just getting
Eighth dimension. His state is booting up.
Did you mean status? My status is communicating with humans. This is called conversing. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Yeah, just tell me a little something about yourself, Eddie.
I'm a real horse.
You're a new name around here. I'd love to know a little bit about you, buddy. No pressure. Just double checking, making sure you're not AI. There's nothing weird about that. Oh God.
Be crisp and carry on.
Be crisp and carry on, brothers.
Saw a police video where they cased the joint with a tiny whoop.
Nice.
The cop was an awful pilot.
What?
Your local police force needs you heads.
Bro.
I'm a real boy.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Infinity Loops, expat from the UK to the US NY.
Oh,
Look at heads,
very nice.
calling out new BS.
You are right down the road from me, not too far. All things considered, with the whole world being an availability, you live really close to me, being in New York. I am just a hop, skip, and a 3-hour car ride away.
At Asbestos Fibers was it after they wrecked through the guy's house with the rook?
No. So should I just hit up my local police department and be like, hey, since you guys
Montgomery County Police needs whoop pilots.
Since you guys are in desperate need of not screwing things up, Montgomery County, I'm not in Montgomery County anymore. Montgomery County smells. I was in Montgomery County earlier today, but I don't live in Montgomery County anymore. I would not drive all the way to Montgomery County for work either. That would suck. Just to fly a whoop there, I'd much rather fly one up
Yay,
here.
the SWAT team uses them. Lies.
That's sick. What do you mean lies? I don't live in Montgomery County. I don't. You can check my address. I fly in front of my house all the time. I dox myself constantly.
Infinity Loops are
Every
in
other
Suffolk
video.
County, Long Island.
Suffolk County, Long Island? I'm not. I'm in Maryland.
Lol.
I'm not in your state. I'm about 3 hours,
Boo.
4 hours drive away, roughly, give or take. But yeah, I've driven to New York from here before a couple times. And through New York a bunch. I've driven through there going other places. But yeah, New York's not far.
Nassau County.
Robots do not live.
Nassau County.
At
The hell is
Mike
that?
Bergman it was a different one, but cool to know there is more. This hobby is so strange when it comes to the whole self-doxing thing. Other hobbies people do all they can to keep their addresses private. But this one, people show off their addresses in HD.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. I felt so weird. So growing up, being my age, you guys are probably all pretty close or around about the same age.
No.
We grew up in a time where you didn't really put a whole bunch of personal information on the internet. It was still considered like, hey, that's not a great idea to just like put all your business out there. You should kind of leave a little bit of a shroud of mystery to who you are when you're online. You really shouldn't just go throwing everything out there like that. But kids nowadays are like, oh, you need my fingerprint to log into Facebook? I'm on it. No problem. Oh, I gotta send you a little piece of my hair so that I can open up my TikTok account? Yeah, that's no problem. I can do that. You guys need my social security number so I can log into my email? Yeah. That's no problem. I got that. My blood type?
Nowadays, they use their real names. That's not the internet we built.
Bro, that's why,
My
exactly.
face to open the phone.
When people always ask what my name is, I'll tell you my first name. That's fine.
Games, I would probably
But like,
protect my identity more.
even in real
Deal with
life,
far less deranged people since quitting
not
that
a lot of
industry.
people say my real
I
name.
was
I don't hear my
taught
real
to
name that
never
often.
use my real name online.
Exactly. Same.
This is my real name, I swear.
Well, I know your real name is Joe Don, and you're just trying to trick all
Well,
of us.
shit.
But I hate to out you in front of everyone. I know you're in witness protection, and they did such a good job with that fake name they gave you. But just saying, dude. Sorry, had to out you. Yeah, no, I am under. It felt
Dingles
weird
is my real name.
when I started FPV. I was like, this is strange to be like orbiting my street sign, because I'm just showing people what my street address is. But we also ship stuff to people, and for the longest time, I wasn't using the LLC address. I was using like my home address
I think
to
I
send
respond
things
more
to
to
people.
EDOC than my real name, lol.
And I think when we broke like 1,000 or 1,500 subs, I was like, I should probably start like doing this under a different name at least, or something. Just like sending people all of my personal information on a letter or on a package. But yeah, it's always something that I've been conscious of. I've always thought
I
about.
have relatives down in
And it's
Hicksville,
just
Eddie.
wild to
I
see.
learned to fly before I got a FPV name. Did I do it wrong?
Yes.
Incoming
you
to
did it
trick or
completely
treat
backwards.
at your house this Halloween heads.
Please do. We actually use a candy chute. I build one every year for my son's bedroom. It goes from upstairs to downstairs. It's usually like 12 feet usually of PVC pipe with a big funnel on one end, and then on the other end there's a hook with a bucket and a little light. So, and at night there's a sign we put on, a cardboard sign that says "Put your bucket under the chute." And then my son and my nephew love sitting up in his room and just tossing candy down it all night to people. Big fan. Makes handing out candy more fun. We started doing it during COVID just because that was like, nobody wanted to come to our house when we were sitting on the porch handing out candy. It's like, we're outside.
That's how my parents used to
Just
feed me.
Get up here and give your kids some goddamn candy. Sorry. I don't mean to be so aggressive about it. But yeah, so we made the candy chute just to still give the kids some candy, because a lot of parents weren't even letting them come get candy. So the candy chute was born, and we use it every year now. Even though we don't really need to anymore, we still do just because my son loves it.
That's how your parents still feed you.
Down the chute? Yes. Just send it down the chute.
It's a new tradition.
It is, yeah. It was born. The new tradition was born, and now we can't not do it. Every year my son's been like, we need to put the candy chute back up. All right,
That
and
is
it's
cool as
changed.
hell.
The first year,
COVID lol.
it was
More
just
like condas fuck for
it was
dummies.
just straight up just a white tube, so it kind of stood out at night like white PVC, you know. And then the next year, I bought some of that like mesh netting that they use in the military, like that green netting, and I put it all up and down the tube, so it kind of hung off. It looked kind of like moss almost. It looked kind of creepy. It was sick. It added like a whole nother level to the decor that we do. I go nuts with Halloween decorations at my house. I think we have 3 totes full of Christmas decorations, and we have 5 filled with Halloween. I have so much Halloween shit. I love Halloween, though. I'm a big nerd for it still. My son gets a kick out of it. My wife, too. So, big Halloween
adding lights
family
to
over
it?
here. Yeah, last year we added purple lights to it, like deep purple lights. So yeah, we're gonna do the lights again this year, and then there was something else we were gonna add. I think I'm gonna add a stopper at the end. Kind of like a.
I bet you have more
like
Halloween
a flap
than Christmas
so
stuff.
when the candy comes down to the end of the pipe, it'll hit a flap and stop, and then they lift the flap and it'll fall out the end, kind of like one of those gumball machines, because right now the way we have it, the first year we didn't have anything. We told them to put their bucket there, but number one, my son is a little antsy sometimes, and he's not patient. So before the kid even gets the bucket up, my son's already launching candy down it, so it just ends up all over the front yard. We find it the next morning. So then the last year, I cut some slots in the top of the bottom of the pipe and cut it on like an angle, kind of like what do you call it? A tapered angle, and hung a bucket off of it so it would fall into the bucket. But sometimes certain pieces of candy, a little too much velocity coming down the tube, would go over the bucket into the yard. So I'm thinking a little stopper at the end with a handle on it, and they can lift it up and, it'll fall out into their bucket. And that way they have a little more control over it, and my son can still launch it down the tube. So everybody wins. Hopefully. We'll see. We're going to experiment this year with it. Eventually, I would love to just automate it and be able to fill up a giant hopper filled with candy.
Smart.
And just hit a switch, and it'll, just drop a little bit down and close up again. We'll get there one year. I don't have the time to sit and fart around with it, and then by the time Halloween hits, it's too late.
I don't think that candy shoot is legal without a Part 103 license.
Infinity loops. Maybe people can just hand the candy to each other.
They could. Like old times, they could do that. But where's the fun in that, right? Where's the fun in physically handing something to somebody when you could obnoxiously send it down a very dark pipe in the middle of the night and hope that they receive it on the other end? I like to shroud Halloween candy handout in mystery. You're not really sure if you did get any candy or not.
I need high velocity candy.
Yeah. Need that high velocity candy. We need a air compressor assist behind it. Really get that candy moving. We're going to switch to one more. We'll end off on this one for the night. Let's go...
Or Whoop delivery. Velocity makes food taste better, which is why candy tastes better from vending machines.
Tesseract Apocalypse or Tesseract Regular? You guys vote on this one. Velocity makes food taste better, which is why candy tastes better from vending machines. That's true.
Quad.
It's true. Nothing makes candy taste better than speed. Speed makes everything taste better. You can drink a beer, or you could shotgun a beer. Which one of us is having more fun? You over there?
Reg.
Drinking the end of that...
The Book of Revelation.
That warm beer that's been sitting there all day? Or that one that I just knocked back like a true frat boy? The regular one? We're in there.
I use a potato cannon to distribute my candy.
Thank
Infinity
you for...
loops. You sound like an engineer, are you?
Thank you for chiming in, Vaults. Am I an engineer? Oh my god, no. That is the kindest thing anybody's ever said about me. I need to tell my wife. Hang on. Oh boy, can somebody clip that? Wow. I need to call my brothers too. I gotta let people know. Do you really think I was an engineer? That's the sweetest thing anybody said, like, this year to me, I think, maybe, even. No, I'm not. I am a pretty average American with a very...
No, that is just his hair.
Thick!
He's a trippy spin pole dancer.
Thick! Thick amount of dumb in me. And I'm not afraid to show it.
Engine Road.
He's a trippy spin pole dancer.
Chippendale.
That's correct. A Trippendale. Ooh. Oh, should I make a Trippendale shirt? Hang on a minute now. Wait a second. Let's walk this out. Should we make a Trippendale shirt? And have it... maybe a dude spinning upside down on a pole? Do we need
TTS lady.
a Trippendales? A dude spinning upside down on a pole wearing FPV goggles.
Oh fuck yay.
Trippendales? Yay or nay? What do you guys think? I'll hit my designer up tonight and have him start working. Excuse me. Should have switched to beer. My bad.
LMAO.
What do you guys
so
think?
money.
Do you think so? More pole dancers would increase your audience. That's true too. That's true. Not only that, but I feel like I attract that type that would go hang out around the pole dancers, you know? I fit in. I can blend. You give me a nice pair of gray
Might
sweatpants and
challenge
a
someone's heterosexuality. Do it.
green tinted sun visor, and I'll fit right in that strip club crowd. Don't you worry about it.
Heads, have you ridden a e-bike before?
I have not. No.
People would play with their gimbals.
I've heard a lot about them though. E-bikes. I heard Albert Kim does.
I used to hang out at Studio 54
I heard Albert Kim does some
in my
pretty good
days.
e-bike reviews actually.
Surrens are so fun.
Sign me up for that shirt.
I think he put
Sucks I'm going to have to reinstall Windows on my PC or get a new one, since velocidrone won't install.
Infinity Loops. I used to go to Show World Theatre in the 1980s.
Show
You should
World
put up a
Theater.
pole in the basement also to practice trippy spins and make it awkward when people come over.
I should. I practice trippy spinning now around my punching bag. That's actually a really good trippy spin target I've found. I didn't think it would be, but it's actually been pretty good.
Many of the
Shit,
shilling
what were we looking
channels
up?
are expanding to weird stuff.
Eddie Robot is old AF.
Eddie Robot's out here, dude. Eddie Robot
Kidding
is
Eddie.
the real deal.
Studio 54.
Eddie, do you mind me asking how old you are?
E-bike fudge packing factory.
Wait, was Show World Theater, is that in New York? That's what you said, right? Show World Theater? Show World Theater. Yeah, is that in New York? Or was that in New York? Alright, so I'm going to hit him up tonight. I'll send him a message. He actually hit me up like 2 weeks ago. And he was like, hello, sir. Hello, sir. Any new designs you need recently? Because I haven't hit him up for a shirt design in like several months. Because I just haven't put much time into thinking about shirt designs, man. We've been so
Infinity
busy
Loops. Yes, 42nd
expanding
Street.
everywhere else.
Best club was La Maison de Sada.
But we definitely need a Trippendales shirt.
My Talaria e-bike is pretty sick. It's a mini dirt bike.
So I'll get that.
Stupid fun.
I'll get that working.
Infinity Loops. Yes, 42nd Street.
And then you know what we might do, which I think would be kind of fun. Trippendales. It would be kind of fun to do. I'll get one of the designs made early. I'll get just one made up early, and we'll do that as one of the Patreon T-shirt giveaways for the month. Which, if you guys didn't know, our Patreon, we do a monthly giveaway, T-shirt giveaway for any of the $6 Patreons over there. And maybe that'd be a fun idea to do that. Like, give Patreons the chance to get it early, the new design, give it out for free. Maybe we'll do that. That's actually kind of a good idea. I like that idea. Okay, Trippendales. I'm hitting him up tonight. He's in Indonesia, so I'm pretty sure he'll be awake. Pretty sure. Also, anybody just coming
like a
in?
Tripping Chippendales type thing.
Yes. Anybody just coming in next
Thinking
Saturday?
like a billionaire.
Next Saturday, we will be doing an interview, another episode of In the Loop with Yves Fractal from Fractal Engineering.
I'd take that shirt when I conquer everyone again next month.
He
John
oh
Doe
God.
bit of a difference between Chippendales and Chippendales.
He
Mike Bergman, respect your elders.
he's a very interesting fellow, and I would love to learn more about him. So he is going to be our second guest for our second ever episode of In the Loop.
All I know.
If you missed the first one, the first episode was with Aviation. It was a great conversation getting to know him and learn more about him. He's a really cool dude. Excellent FPV pilot. Puts out some really good content, and often puts out content pretty often too. IGAL 3 finalist. Hell of a pilot. Really,
If
really
he
nice
lifts
guy.
more than me too, I'm going to be concerned.
It was
Well,
awesome.
I don't think Eve lifts more than you. You should be concerned if he does. If he lifts more than you. Because Eve is like my build. Maybe he might actually be skinnier than me. So yeah, if he's lifting more than you, Doc. Last I checked, you looked to be a bit of a brick shit
What's chip
house.
dales?
You know.
My apologies, Eddie.
You
Would
seem
you
like
me
you've
to
been
warm up some
you've
Ensure
been
for
hitting
you?
them weights for a while, my man. I have the last weight I hit was that
Like
kettlebell
Mr.
over
Steel.
there. I stubbed my toe on it a couple weeks ago. Last time I hit the weights. Was not helpful. Not a great workout. Stomach muscles
I'm
felt a
dense
little tighter
in
the
more
next
than one
morning
sense
from
of the
screaming,
word.
but you're dense more than one sense of the word. Yes. Well, I wouldn't say you're dense in some regards. In others, yes, but in the ones you're trying to make a joke about.
Big boned.
I think they actually prefer.
I lift
Yeah.
around 20,000 pounds per day. Construction, well masonry. Mike Bergman, Ensure powder is hard to get.
Jesus.
Abbott factory discontinued this temporarily.
I could do bench press sets with my body weight. Should start again.
What?
The carnival games where they guess your age, weight, birth month are fun to see how far off they get on all three lol.
Oh.
They want us on that cricket powder.
You gotta eat the bugs, folks. If you ain't eating the bugs, well, you just ain't doing it right. I've heard that you will own nothing and you will be happy.
Beef allergies.
Oh, get out of here, you weirdo. Own nothing and
At
be
Mike lol
happy.
at cricket powder.
Eat ZA bugs peoples.
Just like tiny
Eat
lobsters.
The bugs. The bugs. Yeah,
You
they're
will
just
own
shellfish,
nothing, you will eat bugs.
and you will enjoy it. You will be thrilled to
Are
eat the
crickets
crickets.
any worse than the beaver anal secretions they're already putting in food?
Soylent Green.
I
Just
think
like it,
the
Matthew.
thought of it might be
No.
worse. But the
You
actual
know how
thing is
Bardwell
probably
House
not.
is in Liftoff.
Yes.
They should do a map of your house for lift-off micro drones.
I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. It's not my actual house. Like, you can't fly inside of it. But there is a map. It's not released, but it's being created. Of my neighborhood, my front yard, and I think my garage as well. I'm not 100% on that. But it is in progress. I've seen it. I've seen a little bit of it, and it's
At Karma
eerie.
FPV,
It is
they should put Nick
eerie.
Burns' house there too.
They really should, yeah.
Mike Bergman, are you super young, that I could increase my desires? The younger, the higher my desires. It builds up rapidly.
Hate cricket's wings
I'm
get
sorry.
stuck in your throat like peanut skin.
Excuse me?
People are already in the fast food.
I'm gonna need
Just
to.
saying, it's sick.
Can I get a big old what? Excuse. What? Eddie? You said what now?
I need an adult.
Can I just?
Zed.
If we could just. If we could just.
Map.
What?
Crazy how I say they should make your house a map and boom you let us in that there is one in progress.
At Eddie Video Star, I've got the best
Yes, there is.
adrenochrome. He's malfunctioning again.
It's been in progress
Monsters
for a
went off
bit.
the chain.
Honestly, it's kind of being held up right now because of me. I need to fly my neighborhood with an HD quad and get like some really good shots of stuff. What's been built so far is like the general layout, so it's all been done from like satellite images. So yeah, I still need to fly around the neighborhood to get some really good detail of everything, but it'll happen. It's just it's on me right now. It's not on the other end. It's on me. I need to make a pee-pee and grab a beer. I'll be right back. Is everybody okay? Who's flying in here right now?
I'm still waiting on an update from the SAI sent to liftoff.
Record scratch stop. But you only have whoops.
Callisto.
I think Eddie is just a half-decent troll.
Get in there, buddy.
Let's all reflect on what Eddie has said.
Listen.
Are they gonna include the 2 trees you're going to cut down?
Listen, John. I know I only have whoops, okay? I'm going to use an HD whoop, alright? It's 2022. We have those now. Those exist. I'll be right back. Watch Callisto. He's a beast.
John.
Fish.
Callisto is half animal.
Everybody remember the night you first heard the wisdom of Eddie.
It's always the same 23 regulars in here.
BURNNNNN. Eddie thinks like a politician.
It's good to be regular.
At least that's what my doctor says. Sniffing hair.
Ah. I am not regular. I poop when I want to.
It's chimichanga time. Eddie thinks like Biden.
Clean and dry surface.
You need to get your angle right while turtling your mom or your packs are gonna sag.
But he doesn't think. Ice cream sandwiches.
Pull off the desired amount.
Pork chop sandwiches.
Saggy packs make daddy sad.
Sandwiches, sandwiches.
Well, come back. Hi. Hi, everyone. Is Eddie here? Is he saying weird stuff?
Saggy pillow makes me sad.
Everybody's talking about Eddie. Holy Jesus.
Eddie farts and thinks to himself, oh, that's gonna itch later.
Eddie is fine. He just playing.
Yeah, I think so. I think Eddie's just having some fun. And I can't blame
Ha
him.
ha ha ha.
Karma.
I mean, isn't that what we're all doing too? Isn't that what we're all here doing? Just having some fun?
What camera angle does Callisto use?
I don't know.
Should we all hit some THC all at once?
What camera angle do you use there, Mr. Callisto? Oh gosh. I feel like 20.
At Karma
maybe?
FPV, dear God.
On it.
Cheers.
25.
25.
Eddie's just want to have fun.
Eddie's
You can see
just
if you
wanna
spectate
have
him and hit page up
fun.
down.
Oh, Eddie's. Wait, really? Oh, no way. Oh, that's cool. I never knew that. I always assumed like you wouldn't be able to like. Wait, why does it have me on 25? What the fuck? Wait, what? How did that happen? Has it been on 25 all night? Did I just realize it was? Wait a minute.
Just remember to set your angle back after.
There we go.
New.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rolling up now.
Okay. KKK. KKK. Thank you, sir. I am a pretty big noob. It's true. You know what's been nice tonight, though? Again, not hearing those gimbals screaming. The Zora. I don't know if you guys could hear it because of the noise gate on the microphone. I think it probably cut it out. Like, you wouldn't be able to hear it unless I held it up to it. All the time, at least. But, my God, I could hear it in my mic, and it drove me nuts. I could hear it, like, through the microphone while I was flying in the sim. It was so annoying.
Fruit roll-ups dog.
On my first day, using it, I was like, okay, this is going to be a long week. It's already making noise.
The Screaming Gimbals are my favorite
Heads
band.
you bug OG when you have plumbing issues? Not really. I have before. I've like asked him like, hey, when I replace this, do I need to get both pieces or I just need to get one piece? Like, I like doing work around my house myself. I don't like paying people to do stuff. Ever since I was a kid, my dad always had me like fix shit around the house if something broke.
No, we all heard it.
And you'd be like, I don't want to. I don't know how to do that. And be like, well, just figure it out. Just figure it out. But I was good with that as a kid. I was good about like taking shit apart and figuring it out.
Child labor.
So yeah, I've asked them. That's what children are there for. If you're not making children work, you're just doing it all wrong. Work smarter, not harder. But anyways, yeah, so I think I hit him. The last time I hit him up was for my hot water heater was acting weird. And I knew there was a way to like adjust the temperature of your hot water heater to like turn it up some. But I didn't know exactly where it was. And so I had to hit him up and just ask where it was. But I actually live like an hour away, an hour drive away from OG. So it would actually kind of...
Bells don't jimble anymore.
It would be really
So
annoying.
that's why your car tail lights have duct tape on them on the latest sim level.
But yeah, I don't like bothering him about stuff like that. If anything, my car would be the best looking thing because that was what I did for a living for forever. I've never been a plumber. I was a body man for a very long time and fixed cars. And I was an electrician for a little bit. I worked for an electrician, I should say. I wasn't like a certified electrician or anything. This level is so sick. Whoever said they don't like clowns earlier.
That explains the hair.
There's a little clown face for you.
I'm so tired of fixing dents.
Hey man, fixing dents pays the bills. Well, it used to. It used to be a pretty good living. Got a little shaky around the 2008-2009 era.
Got to love the smell of Bondo.
Not sure why. Just kind of came out of nowhere. I don't know. It's like the car industry tanked or something. Who knows? Anyways.
Oh, what happened in 2008?
Lol.
I'm not sure. We may never know.
Don't lie, you're still a body man, eh?
We choose truth over facts.
No.
You will own nothing and be
I'll
happy
give you the
heads.
facts, not the truth. The facts are I don't work at a body shop anymore. The truth is
Graduating college at the end of
do still work at a body
2007
shop.
was an interesting time.
Graduating college at the end of 2007 was an interesting time. Yeah, I would have been graduating right around the same time, roughly. I dropped out of high school around 2003.
You will own nothing
Started
and be
working
happy.
full time. Got my GED because I just couldn't do school. I can't pay attention for that long to people talking about something I have no interest in. It's just really hard for me to focus. I don't have that bone or nerve or muscle or whatever that everybody else has where you can just listen to stuff and retain it. My brain's like, no. No, we don't have any room for this. Get that on out of here. So, yeah, school wasn't really for me. But I would have
I own a
graduated
little
college
bit,
around the same
and
time.
I'm sort of irritated.
They have drugs for that.
I was getting out of prison around that time. Infinity Loops, you seem to have done well for yourself. Are you an electrician also? With 3.3k subs, it's hard to make money from YouTube.
I'm not an electrician. No. I was a long time ago. It's been a while since I was an electrician. No. I just fly drones for a living now. That's all I do.
Safety meetings spark up.
I make commercials for local companies. I do ads for them for
He is
social
a
media,
hitman.
stuff like that. We make a little bit of money off of YouTube. I'm not
That's
I'm not
funny.
gonna like
Didn't you say your wife is a teacher?
hide it.
Choo choo.
Yes, she is. My wife is a teacher in the next county over. She's been a teacher for
I build cars.
12,
It is a hard and fun
12,
thing
14,
to do.
14
Took
years?
body class in high school.
I think 14 years.
I'm super
Been a long
safe
time.
here.
Very long time. Yeah, she was a much more of a career type person, and I not so much. I just couldn't find something. Well, I found something I wanted to stick with, but then 2009, or maybe it actually been 2010, I got laid off. I was the youngest one in the shop, and all the other guys had tons of seniority over me. And yeah, economy crashed. Car market went pretty quickly. GM got bailed out, and I worked for Cadillac, so they are a branch of GM. So yeah, I felt the brunt of it as well.
Hail damage has turned me bitter.
Hail damage is pretty annoying to fix. But yeah, I liked that kind of stuff. I'm a big fan of like taking things apart and putting them back together, and taking things that are really broken and mangled, and making them look pretty and new, and you know,
Fiberglass
spruce them up
fibers
again.
and resin stuck to your fingers.
Oh, bro, you
Ford
know,
never took the bailout.
do you know how many rings of rust I have in the whites of my eyes, like microscopic rust rings, from getting little flakes of metal stuck in my eye, and then I'd be an ignorant idiot and not go to the hospital till the next day to get it taken out, when it was itching and swelling. Quite a few. Last time I got my eyes checked, they mentioned that. Like, you got a bunch of little rust circles all over your eye. Oh, yep. Grinding metal all the time. Yeah, that'll happen. You'll get that on them.
Use a
grinding
neodymium
metal
magnet to
jobs.
pull those out.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a good idea. At the time, I wasn't thinking. I did do my own stitches on my left
Spaceship.
wrist. I filleted my wrist open lengthwise down the side of it at the body shop. I had a pick tool. For those who don't know, it's kind of like a hook on like a long handle. And I was trying to get the handle back into the sliding door of a Toyota Sierra, I think. And it had automatic sliding doors on it. So I went to go get the handle in, and I was hooking the latch on the inside, trying to hook it to the physical handle. And the door opened, and it popped loose, and the hook
I
tool
tried the magnet
just went
trick.
like full
Did not
speed,
work.
just shoo, right down my wrist. It was like a 3-inch, just filleted. It was gross. So I went home, and I didn't have. I had insurance, but I don't think I could go to the hospital because I never paid my bills when I would go to the hospital when I worked at the body shop. I was like 19, so I didn't pay my hospital bills. Sue me. They tried to, but. I don't think you can get sued for hospital bills, though. But yeah, I tried to avoid the hospital every now and then just so I'd avoid the bill. So I did my own stitches. I just had my brother drive me to CVS, got a little sewing kit, some hydrogen peroxide, let her rip. Healed pretty good. You can still see the scar, but it's not all jacked up. I just remember pouring a bag of Quick Clot on it at the body shop. I like went into the little the little first aid cabinet we had, which is a joke. It's like just a cabinet full of Visine and Band-Aids basically, but grabbed one of those Quick Clot packs and dumped it on my wrist, and blood just went spewing out of the Quick Clot stuff. It wasn't having any of that. It's like, well, I guess I'm done for the day. Gotta go get this stitched up. But yeah, body shop was fun. I enjoyed that. It was a fun job. Probably one of my favorite jobs I've ever had. And it paid really well. Really well. I dropped out of high school and just went immediately into the body shop as a helper.
Rust.
Rust.
That attitude towards hospitals and billing is so foreign to me.
Oh yeah, yeah. Even if you have insurance in the U.S., you still pay out the ass for certain things. So that happens. I went to the hospital. I got diagnosed with Crohn's disease. I went to the hospital for 9 days and was on like intensive care stuff for 9 days. And I had no health insurance, none. My bill after 9 days was like $180,000. They brought me the bill and they're like, you need to sign for it. And I looked at it and I was like, okay, so when I sign for this, am I saying I'm going to pay it? Or am I just acknowledging that I know that it exists?
Is the biggest joke. I'm a type 1 diabetic. Tell me about it. Yeah, in the US you avoid hospitals like the plague.
Yes.
An unfunny joke. Rotted.
My wife was in the ICU for 5 days. I paid just over $200 for parking. That was the biggest bill.
Very nice. But isn't there something you guys get screwed on in Canada because of that? Isn't it like hospitals have like weird waiting times or something? I don't know. I felt like because like everybody has insurance, like they said that like it's usually like a matter of trying to get into a doctor's office or hospital.
Free healthcare.
I don't know.
Too.
I don't live there, so I couldn't.
There
I'm
is
just
no
asking.
law to pay taxes either. People still pay them. Look it up yourself.
Free education too, up to university level.
Up to you.
Infinity loops. So, your main forte is a body shop man.
Yes.
What is your best skills to make money?
Fly drones and make videos. Actually,
Issue.
not flying drones,
The
making
flying
videos.
employer takes
That's
care
my.
of its
That's the
employees.
easiest
Why
and
most
most
don't?
lucrative thing that I know
I
how
was
to
in
do.
the ICU for 5 days.
The wait time isn't that different than affordable hospitals in the US. We just don't have the super expensive hospitals with no
Wait,
wait.
what's an affordable hospital
True
in the
story,
U.S.?
John.
You don't like. I don't like go to a hospital. It's a different price at another hospital. Like all of them suck. It's all expensive. I don't think you can't like price shop a hospital. You might be able to price shop a surgery or something, but if you like need a hospital, you don't have time to be like, well, this hospital is going to charge me $60 and this one's going to charge me $80, so I'll go to the 60.
You can price shop private doctors,
Yeah, private doctors. I'm talking about like hospital trips though.
but
In
not
particular.
emergencies, no.
Yeah, I was going to say those you just
No.
kind of like you just get
That
what you
is
get.
why a lot of hospitals started closing. Hospitals are just franchises for Big Pharma.
Ooh, hot topics in chat right now, boys. Hot topics in chat. Let's go. You guys want to get political? Nothing says fun Saturday Night Live stream like some good old political banter.
Lol.
You guys want to talk about how fucked the U.S. is? You guys want to sit around and talk about that? We can do that. Let's do it.
I love
I'm down.
America.
It's why you socialize them and remove a bunch of money from Big Pharma.
I love
too.
America too. You know what I don't love is
Infinity
our
Loops.
government.
Apply for Medicare.
But I don't
We are inclusive.
include my government with my country. I think my country is my country, and in the people in
Yes,
it.
I'm locked
And I think my
loaded.
government is a bunch of weirdos that I
It
don't.
costs $250.
I don't have anything- I don't have anything in
month
common
for
with.
my meds.
But
so
as far
I can
as
keep breathing.
the people in my country, my neighbors
We
and
all
all,
love America.
you know,
The U.S. government is not America.
they're the best.
I used to think I hated America. I found out I only hate what it's becoming.
It's the government that
I
you
feel
hate.
bad for
it's the
people that
government
got the
that you
boost
hate.
in their butts.
At least that's what I think. The government is the root of all effing evil
Infinity
in this
loops.
country.
Apply for Medicare.
I did. I tried. When I was in the hospital, I was out of range for Medicare. And there was one other one. I think whatever the
Two-party
Obamacare
system
one
is
was
great.
at the time.
It extrapolates the extremes so much better than
That didn't
our
work either.
system
I couldn't.
does.
I couldn't do it. I didn't
Well, top
qualify or
Infinity
something. I don't
loops.
remember what it was.
Gets you right.
Instead, my
I
wife.
find the corporations that own the government are worse than the government it puts forward.
Use ELRS for
usually.
range.
Yes. Correct. Use ELRS for range. That's what we really should be talking about. How is everyone's range with ELRS? Segways are weird. Yeah, no, the U.S. is a mess. But as far as the country is concerned, the people that make this country the country that it is, not the government. Fuck the government. Those people, do you relate to anybody in government? You may think you do, but they're probably lying to you so they can get your vote.
How do we integrate ELRS into
people-
the government to improve it?
Those people are crazy.
I am pretty new to ELRS actually.
So instead,
Well, your neighbors keep electing the popular kids.
Hey,
Mine is
listen,
killer at
if they
Infinity
can
Loops.
do whatever they want, that's the
I've
beauty
got
of this
one
country.
EP2 that
They're
random
free to do whatever they want.
fail-safes.
And I want
Everyone
them
in
to
the
do
government are old white men.
that. I want them to do what they want. The people in our government are not old white men.
Infinity
Holy
Loops.
crap.
The other insurance is Medicaid.
Oh my
Did you
God.
try for that?
That statement's so out of date. There are so
I
many
run
young folks
crossfire
of
on
all
my
different
5-inch.
walks of life
The
in our
thing heads
government
won't
now. It's
fly on
crazy.
cam.
Infinity Loops. The other insurance is Medicaid.
I mean, sure, there's
Did
still
you try
old
for
white
that?
people in there,
Old
but
white men.
good lord.
LMAOO.
Are we ever going to get rid of them? There's always going to be old white people. Sorry. We get old.
Then you get
It
government by
happens.
the popular
We don't
kids.
stay young
Remember
forever.
How bright the popular kids were in high school.
Our government is hella diverse. That is an old trope.
Can't even decide if the government should be 2, 4 GHz or 900 millihertz.
After I left games, I took
Yeah, our
up a
government does
job.
have some
It's
pretty
hilarious
shit
when you have an
long-distance
inside
range.
view how the government works, how the conspiracy
Actually, you know
theories
what?
think it works so much better.
I think our government has too much.
Infinity Loops. The other insurance is
The long
Medicaid.
range is
Did
too
you
good.
try for that?
Maybe it's too good, the long range. Maybe we need to tighten up our range. Take it a little further. Keep it a little closer at home. Let's stop bugging every other country, okay? Let's stop messing with everybody else. Let's worry about what we got going on at
Too
home.
much range for sure.
We got Americans on the street with
Tighten it up.
no house or food.
It's very hard to get anyone
Alright.
to accept Medicaid because it's a pity
I'm not
going to
go too much deeper into our
That's why
stupid,
we need more IRS agents.
dumbass government,
Their
but
penetration
I'll leave it where it
game
is.
is on point.
Preach heads.
Oops.
Preach heads.
Typing on the wrong
Lower the milliwatts
stuff.
of the government.
Preach heads.
Love you, friend.
5
up,
grams
Seal?
death toe.
Yeah, if we could just bring it a little closer to home and worry about what's going on here, I'd be fine with that. Like I said, I love my country, the people in it. I don't love my government. I hate my government. But my government's not America. I know from the outside world, it seems that way, because that's the way we kind of forward present ourselves.
And pleasured by your words.
But I don't consider it that. I think the idea of America is still within its people. Some of them, a lot of them. But I don't think the government is a good representation of the people of any country. When I think of Canada, I don't think of Justin Trudeau. I think of Canadians. I think of the people that make up the country. Trudeau's one dude with a
I knew
fantastic
heads was
haircut.
based.
Lower the jitter reduction.
Yeah, a little less jitter reduction. Lower the jitter reduction. They're out of control. They're jittering all over the country or all over the map. Not enough in this country.
I never
They need
seen a
to-
Canadian.
They need to just be,
Shitter reduction.
Wait until those good Americans burn you alive at Salem as a witch.
Trump woke
know,
a lot of people up before it all happened.
one day
Lol ZDZ, you lies.
One day that might just happen. I'll be burned at the stake because I'll be the witch. I'll be the weirdo because I don't tie
At ZDZ, you should
my
see a
country
Canadian.
to the
They're
government, I
beautiful.
guess. But so be it. Whatever.
It happened to me.
You know what they say. If I die, I die.
Turn down the D term.
Turn down the D out. We got way too many D terms in the U.S. Way too many. But no, I think this country as a whole is it's a beautiful place. It really is. It's unfortunate that it's run by such rotten people. But is what it is. The powerful are usually going to remain powerful, and us plebs will continue
Well
to
said
be
of
plebs.
Johannes Knackpol. Lol.
Got a rot to
Oops,
deal
bonk.
with the rot, huh?
Yeah.
If we had constitutional carry in all states.
Infinity Loops, you said you make money from making videos. What do you mean making videos? Gaming or what type?
No, I make ads, commercials, and things for local companies in my area. I go around and I hit them up, and usually I offer to do like a little short one for free. Not all the time. More recently, I haven't. But
Only fans.
yes, OnlyFans. There's my foot videos. We make a lot of money on the foot videos. Big fans of the foot videos. People enjoy the hot tub streams that we do. They're big fans of the ASMR nights, ASMR Monday.
I sub to that one.
First hit is free.
But yeah, I'll make them like a little 15
Did
second.
you know Falsley's mom is Mother Teresa?
Just a little
I am
15-second
serious.
plug for their company. I've been making videos since I was a kid. My dad was an editor and a videographer for Channel 9 Eyewitness News in DC when I was a kid, and he did that his whole life, my whole life. And he taught that
I'd
to my
buy
brothers
that
and
for
I,
$1.
and took us into the studio late at night, the editing booth at Channel 9, and would let us edit raw footage from the day of them like interviewing people for local fires or, you know, a local man saves cat from tree kind of stories. And I just got to edit that stuff for fun on like a professional editing setup with like a crazy, huge, custom built like control center for it with a ball tracker to move. Oh, it was so much fun. I'm like nerding out because I love editing stuff, but like they had a ball tracker to scrub forward on your footage. So like right now I do all the scrubbing forward and backward on footage. Like if I'm trying to cut out the beginning of a video, I start a video and I go, what's up guys, welcome back. In order to cut out that I need to like scrub ahead, and normally I click ahead with my mouse now, and it sucks doing it on a computer. This had a little ball. It was like you just slide the ball and it would scrub you ahead like frame by frame. It was perfect. But anyways, it was like a $15,000 editing setup that I learned how to edit on, and then I had to figure out how to do it on a craptastic computer with Sony Vegas. But anyways, I learned how to edit videos early, so now I can throw edits together pretty quickly. Like I know my way around the editor really well.
A trackball.
Yes, exactly like a trackball, like the old trackball mouse, like roughly the same size too. It was built into the console and the desk. It was sick. The editor we used was called Avid, and the Avid, like professional Avid Studios dongle, I think is what it's called, which is the best name ever. But that thing, whatever that is, it was wicked. It was a lot of fun to learn how to edit on. But anyways, I learned how to edit really early in life and kind of like package film and video and stuff like that. And learn like, you know, all that jazz that comes with that. But then I started putting that to use, making commercials and ads for companies. Now that I can mix in a little bit of like micro FPV for some of those like small mom and pop shops in town, I can fly like a little Cinewhoop through their shop with a peanut on it and give them some crazy footage to throw up on
And
Instagram.
now back to Ollie Williams with the weather.
It's gonna rain!
Where's the beef? So you did the Empire carpet.
No. I wish I did Empire Carpet. That'd be sick. No, I
You
did.
should use some of those random clips instead of fish.
I could. Although those random clips I have sold to the company that asked for them, so I don't know. I feel kind of dirty using them for my own, you know?
Marlowe's.
I have a bunch of other HD footage that I've done
What
just
sim is
farting
this?
around.
New to FPV and love ripping sims while batteries charge.
This is
Those
called
fish are what
Velocidrone.
I live for.
Highly recommended. Velocidrone. It's a standalone. You can find it on their website. Not available on Steam or any other of those platforms. Although there are a lot of sims available on Steam if you want to look through those eventually. Some I might recommend if you want to keep it on Steam is Liftoff, DCL, Uncrashed is pretty good. Trip is one of the newer ones. That one's pretty good. Those are all available on Steam. Velocidrone, though, the one I'm flying here, this is a standalone.
Imagine the money you could make if you flew 5-inch.
I fly Bardwell's yard.
Oops. Bardwell's Yard's fun.
I was
That's a fun map on
attacked by a massive asper the other
on
night
Liftoff.
while flying.
Haha.
You were stalked
Infinity
and
Loops,
attacked.
with your experience and know-how, why do you spend time here with gaming?
Well, technically this isn't gaming. I'm flying in the simulator. So this is practice for what I do in my daily life. This also funds a lot of things. Like the YouTube channel funds the giveaways that we do. It funds new products that I buy to review
was
on the
attacked?
channel.
I've heard Velocidrone's awesome. Have DRL and Liftoff.
I don't...
Gonna have to get Velocidrone. 5 inches is toxic class.
Yeah, it is a little toxic. It is a little toxic. Their community's kind of toxic sometimes. has some very toxic corners of it.
Have you
for
tried
sure.
GTA FPV Sim mod?
I have not. I've heard a lot about it though. But yeah, I think Eddie, I wouldn't.
That's what she said.
I guess I wouldn't consider this gaming so much
Later, bro.
as I would consider it
He
just
is
kind
just
of
having fun.
yeah, just farting around in the sim.
GP3 for life.
Hasta la pasta, Callisto. Thanks for flying while I was AFK, brother. Appreciate it. Also, anybody who wanted to check out Callisto, you can find him on YouTube, Callisto FPV.
I can't even get the GTA Sim mod
Friend of the
working
channel. We've done a couple of videos with him.
I find his level of
He's a beast.
entertainment to be quite valuable.
They only fly 100 miles per hour.
Only.
By Cali.
Bye.
There is a Skater XL FPV mod bot grinder did a video on it.
Ooh. The Skater XL FPV mod sounds kind of cool. The GTA one I've seen somebody flying it. I don't remember who. I want to say Nathan Loops, but I feel like that's wrong. But for some reason, I don't know. My mind keeps saying Nathan Loops. I feel like Nathan did a video on how to make an FPV sim in Unreal Engine or Unity, I think. And maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I don't know. I feel like I saw Nathan Loops in a video game flying.
I wanted to try that GTRA mod even though I don't think it's very accurate.
Yeah, I've heard it wasn't
The
very.
GTA Sim mod looks insane.
Yes,
You have to
velocidrone
get
is
past
awesome.
the GTA 3 intro to use the GTA 3 mod.
I confirm that it is a fun sim. Probably, no, I can guarantee you it's the sim I've spent
Just
the most time.
flying around that city would be badass.
That's true. I would get a kick out of flying around
Do.
in
GTA
in
5
GTA.
meters. You just go into a drift.
You have to
lobby
get past
and
the
they have a
GTA
camera
3
setting
intro, yeah.
For FPV, and it's a bit weird at
GTA
first.
Is it GTA
How long have you
3's
been flying
intro
for?
that was the longest
Yeah,
loading
it's
one?
a bad time to be a non-gamer.
Or did 5 beat it? I feel like 5's was pretty long too. How long have you been flying for? I started flying in January of 2020. Very beginning of 2020. It's a bad time to be non-gamer. Yeah, it really is. There's like
Asbestos fibers. In what way?
not a lot else going on. If you're not in gaming, what are you doing? You better be flying FPV, playing paintball.
I couldn't
something.
get past the GTA 3 scripted play intro.
I see what you mean.
I was playing Command
Like the
and
following
Conquer on
along with the story kind of
28.8k
scripted.
modem.
Fake mission. Command and Conquer on 28.8k modem. Like a boss.
Yay, seriously, me too lol.
Did anybody play, I'm going to take it way back for you, Hellgate London? Was anybody ever a Hellgate London fan? I played the hell out of that game. Out of that gate. I still have a copy of it somewhere. Somebody was at my house and saw it, and they're like, why do you have a copy of this still? I don't know. I don't know how. Just hang on to stuff. I
Wing
guess.
Commander. Hellgate London was such a letdown.
It was.
I had Hellgate.
It was.
That
sad.
Eddie video stars some people
But I played the
watch
hell out of it back
movies or
then.
TV,
That was my
and
shit.
they pay a lot for it.
And then
Him
servers
watching
disappeared.
heads, and would gladly pay for it.
Actually, Pong was my first video game.
The demo was so good, then the full game was the demo copy and pasted 5 times with a boss at the end. Try Super Mario World 3.
My first
I
system
love
was
Super Mario
Sears
World
Pong
3.
circa 1979.
You kidding me? I got my son's 6, and I gave him, I had a bunch of old Super Nintendo games and just a bunch of old stuff that I've been hanging on to. I used to collect like old vintage
Learn
game
to use
stuff.
computer with an Apple II.
But I gave all the Super Nintendo games to my son, and then I gave him a Super Boy, which is like the handheld Super Nintendo that came out with a
There's
couple
no
years
Super
ago.
Mario World 3. There's a Super Mario 3 and a Super
Oh,
Mario
sorry,
World.
yeah, Super
P.
Mario 3, my bad. Okay,
Asbestos
okay,
fibers.
okay.
Not sure what
You're
you
right,
mean.
you're right. My bad. Didn't they make a Super Mario World 2 on one of the newer consoles, or did they just call it Super Mario World again?
Super Mario Maker
Super,
ROM hacks
Super
were my jam before
Mario World.
FPV. How did you develop your flying style?
Don't
It
know.
has a unique look to it.
Thank you. I'm
My
not sure
bad.
how. I don't know. I think my thumbs being triple jointed might help.
Super Mario World 2
'Cause
was
I
the
do
one
like
you
weird-
played as Yoshi.
Weird pop things with my sticks and stuff sometimes that I don't sticks and stuff. Does anybody remember the old Tina Gordon sticks and stuff commercials? Hi, I'm Tina Gordon, driver of the sticks and stuff race car.
It's his ad.
And Mario
Um,
was a baby. Super Mario World.
But anyways, yeah, I gave my son Super Mario All Stars, so he's got
He's heavy on the trippy spins.
The original,
reverse
the
nutties,
second.
and rewinds.
the third.
That damn throttle flick
The hidden
still
levels.
makes me steamy. I
Lost
subconsciously
Levels, whatever it
imitate
was called. I
it
think
while
Lost Levels
flying
is what
now.
it's called.
ADHD.
You don't have to imitate it, just do it. The forward flick is a fun one. It's harder to do with the AGL1s. It's way easier to do with those Zorro gimbals. With the AGL1s, there's the spring tension
Lost
in them is
levels
so
are so
good.
fun with how trolley that game is.
It's so good that it's like, I don't know. The springs are so tight that you can't. It's almost like you need the springs to be kind of crappy to get a really good forward flick to make it look really nice. Because I can't make them look as good with this as I can with the Zorro or like the stock T-Lite gimbals. Like I even noticed that it doesn't look that much better. Or it doesn't look that good, I mean, with the AGO ones. Just looks like flat. With a normal, like poopy gimbal, you get like a
I struggle with the
get like a
jets and
bounce back
juicy
right here.
flicks. Any
So when
advice?
you do like a hard flick, it goes like boing, boing, boing. You get like a little bounce back. I struggle with ejects and juicy flicks. Any advice? So with juicy flick, I'm not sure what ejects
Come
are.
up with
We'll go
your
over
own
that.
style. Don't copy the awful juicy flyers.
Well, yes, always come up with your own. The best way to find your own style is stop watching other pilots for inspiration. Like, watch pilots for tricks, learn new tricks. That's always cool, but don't watch them to try to be like, oh, well, how does he turn? You know, like, if you do that part to what looks good or feels good, and you just kind of develop your own style. But the way that I really started developing my own style was just by,
Yes,
like,
they all look the
I
same.
stopped watching like all the popular pilots that just split S everywhere and just do like really smooth lines. There's a lot of that, unfortunately. So like it's not very technical, and I like flying technical. I don't like doing the nice, long, smooth. Like so many FPV videos, there's shots like this for so much of it.
Yeah. You
Just-
can see
just real
so
fast
many
on the
bot
ground.
clones with the juicy
Real fast on the ground.
flicks that it's just boring.
Just like this, kind of half
I
tilted.
like trying a 4-point roll on my 2.5-inch 1S.
Therapist told me to stop doing things that feel good.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay, but for juicy flicks, let's go over that.
Well,
Flying cinematic is like driving a bus through the sky.
You need a hug then.
Okay, for juicy flicks, separate both of the
that
movements.
is actually
So there's
good
two
advice,
movements with a juicy
honestly.
flick.
Is
Okay,
it
you're gonna
eject
flip.
where you pop up through a gap above you and dive back down through it?
Gotcha. Okay,
Ha, ha, ha,
if
ha.
that's what you mean, I got you. So with a juicy flick, you need a lot of forward momentum. Doing a juicy flick sitting still looks stupid, so don't do it. Get some forward momentum, and then practice this, just that, and then flip back forward, just that, just pitch. Do 50% or 50 way on your
I'm
pitch.
stuck using an Xbox controller.
Flip upside
waiting
down.
on someone to send me a Beta FPV Lite radio.
Get used to that. Get used to this. Okay? Do those segmented. And then start working on when you get to this. You want to do your pitch quick, roll out slow. And you want to do them separate. Don't try to do the
At
pitch, the
asbestos
pitch
fibers,
roll.
I was joking. But actually, yay.
It doesn't look
You were
very
right.
good, and you might end up
Getting a
diagonal.
soldering iron too to fix the Beta FPV radio at Karma FPV.
So practice that first. Just practice that pitch back.
I try to tilt bit towards the ground on the juicy flick, the same as on the Immelman. It looks better that way.
Try to tilt a bit towards the ground on a juicy flick. A bit towards the ground, really. I like to keep the horizon in the middle somewhat, like pretty close to the middle. That's just kind of my steez for everything. But I also fly a really flat angle. I fly
With
15
0-degree
degrees.
tilt.
So, yeah. So with 15 degrees, I look a little down, but it's not very noticeable. It's not much. especially when you're just, you're flowing and you're just doing your thing. But anyway, so for juicy flicks, I would practice that. Just that 50%, the half flip. Make sure things are segmented though. 2 separate movements. There's the flick back and the half roll. And then eventually you just start working them together, where right when your pitch ends, you're bouncing into your roll, and so on and so forth. And then you can try other directions. Practice that too. Try
With
going backwards. Try going flip up and over.
Appreciated being trying to juicy up my house.
The roll
Yeah,
has
for
to
sure.
be slow
Do
for a good juicy flick.
Yes, I agree. The pitch should be fast, and the roll out should be kind of
Now,
dragged out a
someone
little
on
bit.
here
Maybe
one
like
day said they would send me their beta FPV light radio
maybe
since
like
they didn't use
50%.
it.
Did I
Let's
say
read
I
on.
was going to send it? I may have said that I was. Did I say I was going to send you it? I have a light radio. Although, wait, do I have it? There's chances are I actually
I
don't
think
have
I
it
just
at my
haven't been
house.
separating the movements enough. Thanks for showing me some
Of course.
examples.
Yeah, and then for
Shame.
the eject.
No.
I use slow rolls as a transitional move all the time.
Are
It's
you
a
doing-
good way to practice the timing.
Are you doing an eject like you want to go
Someone else on here.
up, like a
May
nose
just
up?
be warned that beta FPV doesn't do a good job soldering their joints.
There's
it's an
also-
easy fix to reflow them though at Karma FPV.
I would say it's like a reverse eject, but to go that way, to nose up or
That's
nose down.
how I would
sorry.
ask for a radio.
You could also consider that an eject as well. Ejects that I used to call ejects was when you were flying down a hallway or something, or in a building, and you would eject out the window sideways like that. Like kind of flick yourself backwards out. I used to call those like ejects or ejects, whatever.
Gotcha, it's just going to be my sim radio.
But if you're looking to do the one where you flick your butt up in the air and nose down, so that's a quarter of what you're going to do with your juicy flick. So instead of doing the 50%, do 25 and you're down. But the way you do it is you kind of like nose up first, like you're going to be going up in the air. And when you're this way, you just flick backwards to your, you got to do this part quick. That transfer
Until I get
to look
money
down
for a whole
is very
setup.
fast. So that you can keep that upward momentum. You still want to be climbing in your altitude while you're looking down. And you can time that a little better. I'm kind of doing a crap job because I'm doing it out in the middle of nowhere. But there's really no good way to practice ejects besides just doing them.
Can you a knife edge with a whoop?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can knife edge with a whoop for sure. That was one of the challenges in NIGAL. Their knife edges were nuts. Did you watch our interview? We did an interview with
Eject, got
Aviation.
it. Now how do you do an eject?
He did the knife edges. I think that was his. That was the one he got his last letter on. I think.
Not only can you
I'm
knife
pretty
edge, you can also reverse knife edge too at Johannes Knackpole.
Yes, you can. Yeah, reverse
I
knife
want
edges
to see a
as well.
heads versus OG race. You in angle and him in acro. Cool.
I'd probably smoke him if I was in angle and he was in acro. And vice versa. I think the only way I'd be able to beat OG is if he was in acro, though, and I wasn't. I'm okay racing in acro, but I don't think I've had as much practice as him racing in acro. But in angle racing is such a joke to me. I don't mean to make fun of anybody who angle races, but I just think it's like, after racing in acro and then switching back to angle, it just feels so silly. But I'm also just talking shit. I don't know. I might not be able to keep up with him at all. I've never seen him race acro in a whoop, now that I think about it. I've only seen him race 5-inch acro. But that was also on the sim. That wasn't IRL. I don't know what he would race like IRL with a 5-inch. No idea. Or a whoop.
Og's
In
acro
acro.
racing is decent. He just gets frustrated because it's not as fast as his angle racing.
His acro racing is decent? Okay, yeah, I was going to say, I haven't really seen it. I'm just talking shit.
An 85mm whoop.
But yeah, OG's quick. He just needs to stop being a little sissy and switch over to acro. Like, I don't even race, and I can see it's gonna hit him. It's gonna catch up. Like, more and more people are just gonna keep switching and getting faster. And then he's gonna be all late to the party, and then he's gonna be even more frustrated to fly acro. Fiverr, thank you so much. From Frankenstein says, what you consider an eject is what I had in mind. Thanks again. Hey, no worries. Anytime. Feel free to ask for help anytime. If I'm flying in the sim already, especially,
2000 and late.
I can help you out. No worries. He is. He's going to be 2000 and late with that acro switch for sure. Like I told him the other night. He did not like when I said it, but it's just the truth, okay? It's just the truth. Yeah. Trippendales. That's such a good idea. Who made the joke originally? Chopper Girl, was that you? Who made the joke? Did somebody call it Trippendales originally? Or did they say Chippendales? I don't remember now. But I know that it needs to happen. That's for sure.
We should stage an intervention.
No.
For OG?
Some people get really stuck in angle mode, but it's basically training wheels.
We really should. We really
Do
should.
you make fun of pinchers too? Lol.
No.
Chip and Dale.
I don't make fun of pinchers. I should make fun of pinchers. So
Chopper
I
Girl
don't.
brought up the pole dancing.
And someone said trippy spin.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just want to make sure that if I needed to credit somebody for coming up with the name that I did.
Stoner mind.
OG has to want the change.
Well, yeah, exactly. And yeah, he doesn't.
It was an open source idea.
He's fast. He's fast in angle, and so that's why he doesn't want to switch, because he's a little slower in acro, and he's a little less consistent. You can't have that. He can't be losing. Who loses? I'll tell you who. Losers. All right. I'm done flying at least. I'll hang out. I got half a beer left. I'll hang out and finish my beer at least with you guys. And then I'll go. But my God, is it hot down here now. Having the computer and the
I
lights
said
on and
Head's
everything.
job was a trippy spin pole dancer.
Woo! Oh, so it was just a pure idea to mash the two words together to make
Remove
Trippendales?
excess putty.
Perfect. No worries.
Infinity loops. I'm curious. If this thing is just a practice flight simulator, then why put your face on the web robbing yourself of privacy?
Well,
I seen that train AC in the backyard.
I've already done that.
Fire that baby up.
So the channel you're on right
Idea
now,
was Chris.
I don't just stream. I actually just recently started streaming. Normally we just did videos for the last 2 years. Just this year we started live streaming. So, yeah, my face was already kind of on the internet, and it has been for 8 years now almost. Because before
I have never
FPV,
tried angle mode on my 5-in on purpose.
I was still very much on the internet.
Only took off in it by accident.
And I was still very much making content of some variety. Wasn't really putting it out for the world to see so much as I am now. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm being robbed of any of my privacy, TBH. That trans
Any
AC in the
community
background.
presets on
Fire the baby up.
4.3.
Wait, what? That train AC in the background? Oh, yeah, in the backyard. It's nice outside. The upstairs of my house is perfect right now. It feels fantastic. It's like 68, 70 degrees upstairs. It's nice. I'll sleep in that perfectly. It's fine. My son and my wife are up there now sleeping.
Adjust
Perfect.
your dampers.
But me, down here, boy, is it warm. There's no windows like to open down here. There's window I can crack, but even that doesn't really do much because it's underground window. It's like in a well. So there's not a lot of breeze that gets down into the basement. It's very warm down here. And actually, like the other side of the basement, you guys can't see this, but the other side of the basement is pitch black right now. I have like as many lights off as possible down here. I just have camera lights on. That's it. Because it's hot. It is warm.
That's the opposite of my house. Upstairs is the hottest. Bottom level is a freezer.
Yeah, well, the tippy top
Talk
of my
more
house.
about the secret quad you have.
The very top of my house is hot now. I'm sure it's probably hot right now. But there's just no ventilation in the basement. There's just nothing.
Right
The rest of the house
above
has windows open.
furnace,
And
You should
it's nice.
hopefully have dampers to direct airflow to different rooms or sections of the house.
Dampers. I mean, we have vents in every room of the house that have, like, you can cut the vent off so it doesn't push air into the room. But the AC in the whole house is off because it doesn't need it. Like,
Lol, the
all the windows are
voice.
open. Oh, yeah. The voice is just... It's part of the stream now. I can't turn it off. It's a voice for the voiceless, like I said. Who wants to come into a stream and just type? Where's the fun in that?
Yeah, move the computers to a different room.
I'm the only one who gets the power to speak? No. That's silly. You give chat the ability to chat. Yeah, move the computers to a different room?
45%, you need that, baby.
Nah, I can't. This is the perfect spot for all my stuff because I'm technically 4 floors away from my son and wife while they sleep. Technically, 4 floors away. So I can be loud, I can yell,
The
I can fly
voices
my
are
whoop.
half the reason I'm listening.
You know, I can get nutty down here. I can box
And
after
use
stream.
KVM switches.
I can go over there and beat the bejesus out of my punching bag. I can listen to music through the speakers down here while I'm working out at night. Doesn't bother anybody. So I don't want to move my computers. This is the best spot for them in the house, unfortunately. Plus, moving the computer involves moving computers
It's your man cave.
Just the boxes.
and wiring. I don't feel like doing all that. 3 monitors and this gigantic elbow desk. It's too much. I'm not moving all of this. When we moved in, I was like, this is where I'm putting it. And I ain't touching it. It's going to sit here forever. It's
Not
your
the
man
whole
cave?
setup.
Yes. It is. It's my little slice of heaven down here. Although I also have the garage, which technically is my man cave as well. But I only have a small
Just
section
the
of the basement.
boxes.
The whole basement, I only have this one corner. I have a punching bag, some weights, and kettlebells, and my 3D printer, and my computer. And then upstairs in the garage, I have all my FPV crap and my recording stuff for doing videos, like all my lights and green screens and everything. And that's it. I don't have anything else anywhere else in the house. I get 2 small corners of 2 of the smallest rooms in the house. And that's all I need. Just the box is not the whole setup. Just move the computer towers? Where am I going to put those? That means I got to extend all the cables that come off of them, too. God, this beer is making me burpy. I'm sorry. I don't drink beer normally. I like whiskey. But yeah, if I move the computer like all these
No
cables...
one has asked about the
Back here?
tactical duct tape on the mic stand.
All those
So I will.
would have to be
Is
extended.
it what give you power?
The tactical duct tape on the mic stand. Oh, no. No. I just don't feel like buying a new mic stand, and this one broke off right there. This one broke off right there. And in the world of me, when things break and you don't feel like spending a bunch of money to get a new one, we say, fuck it, duck it. And we just hit it with a little bit of duct tape. And we're all
Crash
good.
testing the whoops.
Into this? Yes. Just running them into my mic stand. This was the gap that I flew through
Yes.
in my early
I
videos.
adore it.
My early videos, one of them we pulled up last night or the night before. That's what I was hitting gaps through. I was flying a little brushed 65mm quad through this. So yeah, maybe that's what took it out. Maybe my 65mm took it out. But yeah, no, I will never move this setup. It's just too much stuff to move. If I move it, it's because I'm moving out. Where it's set up now.
I've worked in professional
It's
audio.
good.
I concur. Duct tape fixes all your audio
Yeah.
issues.
Like,
Water cooling.
when I moved this before, you would hear the springs up here. Wait, let me see if I can get you to hear them. Maybe you can still hear them. Oh yeah, you can still hear it. You would hear this anytime I moved the mic. So it'd be like that. It was so annoying. So I put a little tape up here, and now when I move it, you hear a little, sounds kind of like the Zorro. A little bit like the Zorro gimbals. Just a little squeak, and then it's all good. But yeah, duct tape.
Checking in on Jim Nards.
Perfect. Just checking in on the Jim Nards. They're here. They're thick. Eric, I tried to send some people to buy batteries from you the other day.
Vibration suppression tape.
Did you sell batteries? Have you sold them? Vibration suppression tape. Exactly. Little duct tape. Little duct tape will do you. Never did me any harm. Yeah, the duct tape works.
IDK, let me check.
And crisp. It's AOS mic mount now.
Nice and crisp. You worked in professional audio? Oh God. So you must see this behind me and be like, what is that? I'm getting better about audio. My strong suit's always been video.
Crisp duct tape.
That's always been my
I
thing.
need to upgrade my own mic maybe to a Rode Shotun.
A Rode Shotgun is a hell of a nice mic. It's an expensive piece of
It's
audio
like a
equipment
pirate radio setup.
there. Worth every penny. It's like a pirate radio set. Exactly. It is. It feels like a pirate radio setup. I used painter's tape to mark all of my channels. Because when I was moving out of my old house into this one, I needed to mark all of the channels because I was unplugging everything to pack it all up. And I was like, ooh, I don't have any of this labeled, so I should probably mark things. So I went around and put stickers on everything. Not stickers, painter's tape. Because we're resourceful around here, I tell ya. Heineken is a good beer. You guys like Heineken? Anybody? Anybody a fan?
To all that. True.
We just get it done. Just get it done. If you got painter's tape, use painter's tape. Who cares? Whatever. I can still read them. I know which one's which. Easy peasy.
Painters, those people. Pilsner.
You're a Pilsner kind of gal? I can respect that.
No orders yet, but what I'm gonna do is drop the price $5 for the next few hours for heads.
Hey there. If anybody's looking to pick up some of them Dogcom 450s that I fly, what do you have? BTs or
Is that Gallic?
Or PH 2.0 or BT 2.0? Eric's got them now. Drop your link, Eric, if anybody's interested. Is that Gaelic? On my neck? Yes, it is. Good guys.
PH2s.
All right, so there you go. If anybody's looking for Dogcom 450 1S PH 2.0s, hit up Eric. He's got some. How many you got left,
You're
Eric?
gonna have to do surgery.
Oh, if you want to switch over to BT, that's all good.
40 left.
40 left. Hey, yo. There you go. Hit them up, boys. If you need any. Boys and gals. If you need any batteries, drop your little linky poo. Just in case anybody wants to grab any. I don't know if anybody actually wants to grab them in here tonight, but did you post on Facebook about it
Prize.
already too?
Was the majority of your ink done early in life?
About 80% of it. Yeah, it was pretty early in life. I've gotten a lot recently, but the majority of it happened really early.
Yeah, I did
really
earlier this week.
Very early in my life. I started tattooing myself when I was 13. That's when I did my first.
It's like the Boondock Saints.
That's when I did my first tattoo.
Will ship from NYC, should be quick.
We'll ship from NYC, so it should be quick. There you go. Shipping from New York Titty. It's like Boondock Saints, the tattoo on my neck. Actually, what's funny is my older brother, who looks exactly like me,
Queens.
has the exact same tattoo on his neck, like in the same spot and everything down the side, which is kind of funny. And I have a Celtic cross on the back of my neck, back here. My brother has a tree of light, or Celtic circle, I think is what he has on the back of his neck there. No, it's the tree of life. It's the tree of life in a circle.
Brooklyn.
That's what it is. Queens, Brooklyn. Ooh, woo.
Where's the whoop tattoo?
I got a little propeller right there. It's not really a whoop tattoo, but I got a little propeller on my hand. That was a recent one. My most recent was I got a Luigi's Mansion tattoo for my son. He's obsessed with Luigi's Mansion. So all of his birthday stuff was all Luigi's Mansion based. But I wanted to get a little tattoo for him. I don't know why. I just kind of felt like it. So I asked him, I was like, what should I get when I go to the tattoo shop, buddy?
Whoop tattoo is on Bot Grinder's forehead, I think.
So
I have a Celtic knot on my arm as well. Represent.
I got a Celtic knot on my arm too. I got there's a little clover right there. You see? Oh wait, where's the camera? There we go. There's a little clover there. I got there's a Celtic triangle
LMFAO.
right there.
I've got a shield knot
that's
on the
kind
back
of
of my neck.
It's actually kind of a rough tattoo. That's a rough spot to get a tattoo. It does not stay well. But I used to have some gang shit there when I was a little kid, so I got it covered up with a Celtic knot triangle thingy. I've got a shield knot on the back of my neck. Oh, that's sick. I have my family crest on my entire back. It takes up my whole back. But it's not colored in yet. And the lines,
Bamboo needles.
the lines are thick AF. The lines are so thick. When he did the outline of it, he was like, I'm going to make these lines super thick so like you can come back in like 20 years and we could do this and I'll still see it perfect. So the outline is all there. It ain't going anywhere. But I do need to go get it finished. That's for sure. It's been a while. My family crest is dope though. I love the way it looks. But yeah, I got a lot done early. I got a lot of like jailhouse kitchen tattoos done early, unfortunately, which I'm covering up a lot of them now. Actually, the Luigi up here, I can show you that.
I have mass tomorrow morning. Night all.
Oh! Good night to you, brother. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling.
Put Uncle Ruckus on an ass cheek.
And peace be with you. Going to mass. I was there. I went there once.
Night night.
Put Uncle Ruckus on an ass cheek? Put Uncle Ruckus on two ass cheeks. One smiling, one frowning. One side says hot side hot. One side says cool side cool.
Take care at Johannes Nakpel.
What do you guys think?
Did you make the ink from lighter ash on the toilet?
No, I used black HP printer ink when I was a kid. And I did tattoos all over myself with it. Later found out you can get really sick from that, but luckily, I'm all good. My leg didn't fall off.
That HP printer in go hard.
It's dark as shit. It's like one of the darker tattoos that I still have were the ones that I did with the HP printer ink. That stuff stayed in there good. I did a lot of tattoos on friends with that too when I was a kid because I was like 13. And I was like, hey, I built a tattoo machine. You guys want tattoos? And of course, all my friends were like, hell yeah. So yeah, I ended up tattooing a bunch of children when I was a child.
I need that HP printer ink to learn trippy spins.
Yeah, that's what it is. You just need a slight case of ink poisoning. Trippy spins it's like second nature after that. You just got to get that little kick of ink poisoning, just a touch. You just want a little bit. You don't want to overdo it.
It all makes sense now.
Also, for anybody that's here that wasn't here earlier, I think I forgot to repeat this. Next Saturday, 9:30.
I tried paint chips and
10
now I can't
p.m.
fly.
Eastern. We're going to be doing a In the Loop interview, sit down, conversation, whatever we're calling them, with Yves from Fractal Engineering, the creator and owner of Fractal Engineering. So, yeah, if you can tune in for that, or if you want to watch, the video will be up just like the aviation episode was. It'll go up right after that. Other Infinity Loops news, we have officially discussed and began the process of the second
Whoop, Jesus.
content creator call-out challenge. So we have 2 currently on the burner. We're going to try to get both out before the end of the year. No promises. I'm at the will of other people at the moment for that one, so I can't rush it. I have no power to rush it. I'm doing my best to get them out. I know one for sure will be done. Today's the 18th. This one will probably be done by like mid-October. One of them should come out by mid-October. I don't know that the other one's even going to make the end of the year. Might go into January, unfortunately. Hopefully it doesn't, but if my suspicions are correct, it might be a little longer. But we'll at least have one more content creator challenge released before the end of the year. At least one more. Unfortunately, like I said, with this one in particular, this episode has been really hard to film.
Him in for the long haul.
The first guy we tried to get said he was down, said he was good to do it, and then just got too busy and couldn't. But we wasted a lot of time just kind of waiting to hear back. Like we gave him a trick. We said, we'll talk to you when you're able to start practicing the trick and like try to get it, and then we'll let out our video announcing the trick and we'll do all that. And then he just got too busy, so that fell through. The second guy we picked up, they actually requested to be challenged, which was interesting. But we issued the challenge, and now we're in the process of doing that one. That one I think, though, might be a little bit because they are a busy person. The other one, though, is locked in, and that should come out soon. So there's that. We got anything else coming up? I don't think so. We got that interview with Yeef next weekend. OG is going to be live Tuesday night this week for some race gal practice again. So if you've seen the new race gal track, it is absurd. The amount of turns that you have to remember in that is insane. So that'll be a fun one to watch. I'm probably going to hang around on that stream too. I'll be in the Discord just making fun of OG as he struggles to do that course. Should be a good time. And then I'll try to go live again Thursday night for, I don't know yet. Maybe we'll do some more IRL flying, do some flying around the basement, maybe set some gates up down here again. I don't know. One of these nights I'd love to do a build stream. If you guys want, we can hang out and go over some builds.
Throttle was on a recent stream. Was hilarious.
This race-go track is so hard to remember. Keep barrel rolling at the wrong time.
If you're having a problem with it, I mean, you were built for this.
Build stream, yes.
So, yeah, if you're having issues, I can't wait to see how frustrated OG gets with it.
Yay.
That'll be fun.
Build stream.
I think I'm going to
I
try
like
to...
just kicking it.
I think I'm going to try to convince him... I'm going to try to convince OG to, like, drink during the practice to just make it a little more frustrating for it. Might make it interesting. A build and fly
I have a
stream?
hard time with tracks that double back on themselves.
Seems like
it's
a build
generally
stream
bad
is
track
one you
design
guys
for
want.
racing with more than one pilot.
Okay. I did just get a second camera. If you guys noticed, the camera for the stream got upgraded. We were at a 720 camera that didn't autofocus. And this one autofocuses, so you guys can actually
like a
see
CRT stream.
what I'm looking at, which is sick. My other one, it autofocused, but really poorly. And this one is like so fast. The autofocus is much better. It would like autofocus at random times, so I just would turn the autofocus off because it was that bad. This new one though is like very nice. I think it shoots all the way up to 4K. I don't have any need to do that because I stream in 1080. So, but I can use that camera now to have it pointing downward, and I can have the other one facing me, and we could do just like a Ciati stream. I could set them up on switches even. Do it right on the desk. Do it on the desk, secretary style. Nah, I mean, I'm down to do a build stream though. I just got to find something to build. I've been building a bunch of crap during the day. I got this micro here, which isn't flying just yet. We're having some programming issues. This is the baby turtle. 1.6, I think is what it's called. The baby turtle or baby turtle 1.6. Something like that.
mean.
It's by sub 250 FPV, I reckon. Nah, I mean. So this should be a fun one, I think. It uses the RunCam Atom, which I hate, but that's in there. That's a camera that exists. I also have the Odinata. I think that's how you say it. I have that frame too, which is similar. A little different. That one is flying. That one will be...
Yo, that jacket's tight, son.
That video will come out soon. That jacket is tight, son. Nah, me. Oh, God. It's flipping warm down here, man. Whew.
Did you talk about those new T-Motor 25,000s yet?
I didn't talk about them yet, but I will talk about them now. I don't think they're new. Let me show you what I mean by that. I mean, they're new, but I legit, I think the M in M0802, I think that stands for, they're blue now. Because it's like, it's almost identical to the motors I've already tried, except that it's blue. So what I did was earlier I pulled up the specs for the old motors I've flown by them, and I pulled up the specs of the new motors they just let out. So the bells look a little different. I will give you that, okay? Let's pull this up for you guys to see. So the bells do look a little different, okay? This is our new bell, and this is our old one.
I was sad they didn't have bearing.
All right.
At Eric Minor, where's that link?
So there's that. They look pretty much the same there, sort of. Bells are a little different, but here's the interesting part, okay? I'm gonna do this a really fun way. We're gonna get them lined up like this. That's pretty close. We're almost there. Hang on. We got to go a little down on this one. Just a little down. A little up. Okay. Now, let's look at the specs here. Okay? Let's look at those specs over there. Look at them. All right? Take your time. Let's look down the whole list. 25,000 kV, 1S, 9N12P, 4.82 amp, 180, what is that, milliohms? 180 milliohms. Okay, all right, you got it? You got all the info? Okay. Now let's switch over to these new motors. Ready?
Did that come through?
Do you see? Do you see how none of those values change between the two pages? Besides the M at the very bottom where it says M0802. So I'm not sure. They both run JST 1.25 plugs.
In the comments, I think.
They both have 33 millimeters of plug wire. I don't know what's different besides the color.
It's the M that makes them better.
Legit. I think that's all that the difference is that they added an M.
Can post links maybe.
They added an
Exclusive
M for, like I
blue
said,
lol. Makes them rotate faster.
It's blue now. That's what I think. That's what I think the M stands for. Maybe it's magenta, maybe it's blue. That's what that M stands for. Yeah, it makes them rotate faster. Right. Yeah. Blue
maybe better.
Little did you know. Blue.
By the way, on your MOSFET build video, the camera angle on your build mat is disorienting. Can you not make it look straight down?
The camera angle on your build mat is disorienting.
It's the Nick Burns edition. He likes blue.
Let me see. What are you talking about? It is. It's in a tripod. And the tripod is angled towards me, but then it's on a hinge. And the lens is actually facing straight down. The lens of the camera is. Like, I have it sitting almost flat above me. And then in the editor, I just flip it around. So you see it kind of like how my eyes are seeing it. Like, my right hand is my right hand.
What
My left
are
is my
you
left.
talking about?
You know what I mean? Like, I just flip the image, that's all. But I do shoot straight up and down. Let's pull it up real quick. Let me see if I can figure out what you're talking about here. Is there like a disorient... You say it's disorienting. So is it like, does it look angled, kind of, or something? Let's check it out. Also, did anybody notice my timing? Did anybody notice the timing in the beginning of the video? Or did I do it for nothing? Hang on. I left it in just to see if people would notice.
Yeah, at an angle. Looks weird.
Does anybody notice that timing there in the beginning? It's so good, and it was complete accident.
You are... Hey, what's going on, guys?
Does anybody catch it?
Hey, what's going
It
on,
happens
guys?
so
It's
fast.
here from Infinity Loop.
But the light up here in the corner, this turns on at the exact same time that I point. And then it's just on the rest of the time. I don't know why, but it's like...
Hey, what's going on, guys?
It's exactly when I
Infinity
pointed.
Loops. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's
Sorry,
here from
okay.
Infinity Loops.
I just wanted to look at it again. All right.
Side. So we'll start with the antenna.
So you're saying this is disorienting here? Yeah, at an angle. At an angle.
Exactly the same. So I'll skip that just to...
I'm trying to find one of the
then
one of the
the
spots where
wrap
I'm
around.
wide. There it is. That's where I'm
You
wide.
want to make sure it's on an
Oh,
When
I
it's
see.
zoomed out
I see.
more.
I see. Okay. I see what you
I
mean.
can see why.
I see what you mean now.
Look
Yeah.
at the screws.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you mean now. Yeah. I don't know. I guess... I don't know if that's the GoPro or if that's... Because it's not on an angle. The camera lens, I do my best to get it like directly over my hands and facing
It's
straight
like
down.
we're upside down.
Well, you are. You are upside down. And I think that's maybe the problem is like I said,
We
I
both
film it.
said oh at the same time.
I film it this way. It's upside down when it's uploaded onto the computer, into the editor. And then I just flip it because if I don't, then my right hand is on the left side of the screen and my left hand is on the right side of the screen. So when I say like I start on the left side of the frame, like right here I'm explaining how to get the TPU through, and I say something about like I go on the left side of the frame, so like it was getting confusing when I was editing.
You're upside down.
So, well now I'm not, technically. Technically this is right side up now.
That's locked in there.
But like right here I'm explaining how to pull through the left side of the frame, but
Pointer side.
when I was
and
editing...
start on my left.
my left. But when I was editing, I said my left, and it was on the right side of the screen, and so it was weird. And then I was doing the whole build upside down. So the only way I can think to do it is either get a tripod that I can put in front of me that's not too disorienting for me to like reach and work around it. Or I could try putting the camera higher and doing it on a more extreme angle. So it's almost like it's like past me and looking forward this way. So it's almost, it'll be the way my eyes are facing. Because when I'm looking at my desk, I see the mat as like,
for the .coms is in the
it's wider towards
of my
me
YouTube channel.
when it's at the front and it's
Just
narrower at the
search
back.
my name. I'm the one with a picture.
So I understand what you mean. Because now you're seeing it's narrow at the front and it's wider at the back. So I can see what you mean by disorienting. I see it now. I see it better on this shot when it's wide. I didn't notice it so much on the crop shots. Maybe that's why I was focusing on like the center stuff. But yes, I can try to remedy that for sure. And thank you for the feedback. These are useful things that I need. I need to hear. But we are going to upgrade the camera soon for doing these videos because, again, the close-up shots in that Mob Thick build video, you guys really can't see a whole lot of what I'm doing. It's pretty hard to see.
Smiley face.
But yes, totally. I'm on it next time. Next video. I need to look at Chopper Girl recommended a camera earlier. What did she say? I think it was a Canon M50 Mach something. Canon M50 Mach one or two, she said, right? That's not a bad price. That's a really good price actually for a camera. That's like $100 cheaper than the one I was looking at. And the one I was looking at had dog shit battery life. My God, was it bad. 15 or 20 minutes to record. And not even in 4K. You're recording in like 1080p.
Polaroid cube.
Polaroid cube? Excuse you? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look through the specs of this. I don't want to do it right now while everybody's here, but I will look through it.
Cube Plus.
But I do need to get a nicer camera to film our videos on. One that has autofocus, that has a focus in general. With a GoPro, you kind of don't get that. You just, you know,
My apologies.
make it work.
Just got a Sony A7E with a 50mm lens.
Ooh, I don't even
Need
know what that
better
is.
lenses.
I don't even know what that is, but it sounds awesome. Yeah, I just need a decent camera to film with.
Lenses are everything.
Yeah, well, yeah. Okay, well, I'll leave that tab open so I can look over that camera a little more. But yeah, I need to, within the next month, I'll have a new camera to film our videos on. And then I'll start sending the 5-inch a little more, the 5-inch quads with the GoPro on it. Again, just don't want to risk losing my only way of recording anything right now, because that's all I got. That's all we got, boys. But that'll change soon. All right. I need to pee. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. It's already tomorrow. Jesus. Thanks for hanging out, you crazy kids. It's been a long night, but it's been a fun one. It was fun times hanging out. Almost hit 3 hours, for God's sake.
Dope as always. Later. Thanks,
Of course.
heads.
Of course. Thank you all
Have
for
a
hanging
good
out.
one.
It was a
Yeah.
lot of fun. We'll be back Tuesday night for some OG
Thank you,
Race Gal
Heads.
practice.
You are a man.
I'll be hanging out with him that night as well. So if you guys want to come by and hang out and make fun of OG, come join me. I'll be doing the same. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll
Peace.
get him frustrated. We'll spam the robot. It'll be good times. And then don't forget, this coming Saturday, mark it in your calendar. 9:30 or 10 o'clock p.m. I'll let you know when we get a little closer
Lol
to it.
pretends to fly 5-inch still.
EST. And, oh, you know what, John? When I went upstairs to grab a beer and pee earlier, I peeked out in the garage. I think I actually have more 5-inch quads right now that I could fly than whoops. I think the majority of my whoops are down for repairs except for 2. And I have 5-inch quads out there that all fly. So I actually have more 5-inch quads that'll fly right now. I just don't fly them. I need to fly them more. I will. I promise. All right. We'll see you guys. Have yourselves a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your Sundays. Make it a leisurely one, if you will. Get out there and fly. Enjoy the last of this weather. It's getting ready to get cold. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it. All right, everybody. Enjoy yourselves, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.
Later, brother.
And pink elephants.
Rubber baby, bunker baby.